Just say yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, of course, mate.
Awesome. God, that's the only way we're gonna get through this together.
Okay, guys, it's James this time. Would you be so very good, James, as to take us in to tonight's game?
Previously on Dark Heresy.
Episode 52. Bad cheese. The time had really flown. It was impossible to believe that 2 full weeks had passed since the orbital assault. It had passed as if in the blink of an eye. So much had changed on board the ship. Things were in a state of flux. There was a sense of urgency and of morale improving. Things could be seen to be changing for the better, but there was still a tension on board the ship. It was an open secret now that there had been an uprising in the port broadside batteries. Too many people had been going missing. Women were being murdered, and the influx of Orpheans had large portions of the crew in a furious mood. There were rumours of a failure in the Gellerfield system. But overall, the crew seemed happier. And most of the crew could not help but feel happier as they plotted a course that took them further away from the miasma. Alexa toured the foundations of the new facility for experimental and automated research. It was progressing swiftly. The engineers were many and industrious. Odo had done well. Alexa changed her mind about setting Orm on a new task. There was something wrong about Orm. She then settled on melding with the ship. There had been a demonic disturbance in Cell 54's holding pen. The cheese had gone bad. So had the coffee. And so had the moonshine mash. It was a bad day. Cletus and Tommy Lee had eaten the bad cheese. On Orpheus 4, you can't be too particular where you get your calories from. You don't get to live on Orpheus 4 by being picky. The Swamp Worlders had hardy stomachs. Tommy Lee quite liked the bad cheese. It was terribly Moorish. Cletus regretted his choice. But then, Cletus made another bad choice. It was as if he had lost hope. The life of a slave was intolerable, as was the explosive collar around his neck. He eyed up the rot gut mash. Not yet ready. Not yet distilled. Cletus found he had a thirst on. How long since he had truly indulged his passion for drinking moonshine? Courtney had made the wiser choice. She had had her coffee consigned to the incinerators. Surely it was folly to eat the bad cheese and then drink the rot gut. Cletus knows that the mash needs distilling before drinking, and so does Hefe Ortigas. First, they experimented on the hardy, corpulent mutant 33. His belly rumbled and protested. Alcohol was rare in the mines around Lost Hope. Occasionally it was smuggled in, but the price was always high. 33 has a thirst inside him that he cannot quench. Would this not be a suitable rite to the laughing monk, dining upon the flesh and the blood of the holy god? resilience, and whimsy are two traits that the monk is known to favour. Perhaps the mash would kill them, or perhaps it would be the combination of the bad cheese with the rot gut. But sometimes you really need to get blind drunk. Alexa quickly determined that there had been no Gellerfield failure. In fact, there were 2 Gellerfield systems, another one of Lucy's tricks. A redundant system. The demonic incursion must have had another way through. Something else must have been responsible. Alexa also was reminded by her automated cogitator systems that she'd considered previously dealing with the crooked quartermaster the next time she was melded to the ship. She now devoted a majority division of her processing power to a reconsideration of this tactic. It seemed like a good idea. She brought Mother around easily to her point of view. Alexa seemed to have Mother twisted around her finger. It was fun to play games. He had played with the airlocks before. Dominic Peters thought he was safe within his armory. He thought that with the Inquisitor's full backing, no one would dare retaliate for his many crimes. But he made a fatal mistake, one that many make. He trusted the ship. Alexa took control over a combat servitor, the very one that Dominic assumed to be his protector. The crooked quartermaster dined hungrily and wastefully on real cheese. Good stuff. He took a while before he realized that the servitor was malfunctioning. His assassin struck in with a monoblade, but Peters managed to evade it sufficiently, and he tried to make his escape. But there was nowhere to go. The exits were all locked. Armory would become his tomb. Cheese would be his last meal. Cheese of death. Bad cheese. Alexa and Mother turned the flamer on Peters as he fled, and together they enjoyed the kill. Together they scrubbed the feeds. Yarn studied the Book of Lies. He was making real progress. But as he delved into the forbidden text, he was struck with the foretelling. His prescience showed him Alexa melded with the ship. Yarn knew. He always knew. His task seemed clear. Everyone kept calling him the Shepherd. He saw the fate that awaited Arnold if he could not be separated from the demon axe Phobos. The fate of a berserker. And Yarn turned him from that path. He convinced him to give up the demon axe willingly. At least for now. Arnold's soul has a chance to be saved. Alexa could be saved too. Yarn could save them all. Alexa was getting too close to the ship, the mad ship. They were killing together for fun. It was happening again. Alexa must be separated from melding with the ship. She must be convinced to give up the link willingly. Otherwise, her soul was surely doomed. She would surely join the ranks of the lost and the damned. Yard. Yarn could save them. all. But what of Quintius? Yarn knew that he would see Quintius's fate as well, that his soul too was in jeopardy. So far, nothing.
Alien STD.
Yarn knew that understanding would come in time. Yarns. Stop reading my notes. No. James always predicts.
I didn't catch that.
Surely Yarn's soul was not in danger. His mind was a fortress. Arnold and Quintius had a makeover. Jeeves did his best. Quintius suspected that Laura knew his exact measurements. Both Arnold and Quintius looked striking. Cell 53 discussed tactics and they enjoyed a sandwich. Alexa removed Jeeves's slave collar, and Quintius gave Jeeves the night off to enjoy the crow. But before he went, Jeeves reminded Quintius that he had a date with Melissa planned later. But Quintius seemed to have gone off Melissa. He made a date with a bottle of Amasec instead. Tomorrow, they would arrive at Ridge Station. Maybe. Other things happened that night. Other things. The next day, it didn't take long for things to go askew. Lucius seemed to get distracted, and he handed over control of the ship to Quintius. Commander Sharp seethed at the slight. What fresh madness was this? Quintius had some notion of command. I mean, he was, after all, a noble. Their kind are born to rule over others. But commanding a warship, that is something quite different. Was this similar to putting Nixius in charge of the pilotry and testing him with an asteroid field, throwing him in at the deep end? There seemed little logic. Lucius would not lead the trade mission. He would not even lead the ship. Instead, he retired to his antechamber and insisted that he was not to be disturbed. Lucius didn't seem to be working to any plan. Chaos. Cell 53 and Cell 54 were increasingly holding the reins of the ship. Nixius manned the sensors and the pilotry console. Alexa melded directly with the ship and controlled the weapon systems. Acting Captain Quintius Tarquinius Thespis III sat upon the command throne.
This is a real bad idea, boys.
That is where we shall start today's game. Nothing could possibly go wrong. I'm just going to go for a wee.
And that was how Alan's campaign came to a catastrophic end.
I've told you guys, just put us all out of our fucking misery already, right?
There's a reason that Quintius didn't hang around with the nobles much and became an actor.
Well, you've got to be the captain now.
My
Should be suited for it.
My first act, I'm going to execute Commander Sharp.
Okay.
Right, here's how it's going to be. Boom! Any more fucking about from any of you, that'll be your fate.
Now drive the ship. Well.
This is going to be terrible. All the shit I gave James crashing into the asteroid field, and it's all about to bite me in the arse, isn't it? Right, I need to find a pen. Back in a minute.
I'm flying straight into another asteroid because I always wanted to play a druid, to be honest.
You can't be a druid in this game, Brownie.
Kind of ends.
We might not start D&D back up. I love this game. Please don't drive us into an asteroid.
Yeah, please don't.
Not just yet.
Talking to the car the other day.
No problem, Hayden. I'll keep the campaign going, and you stay away from the
There's a
axe.
line here in one of my notes that just says, "Get your ladle out."
It's alright. Get your ladle out. The
Yep.
chief stirrer.
Yep. What do you call me before? A shit stirrer, GM. I'll take it.
The lead.
Okay.
Did I call you that?
Oh, you did indeed.
Brilliant.
Well named. We all have our own GMing style.
Yeah.
Some of us shit stirrers. Okay.
I know, it's been making notes.
I'm not making any notes tonight because I don't have a pen.
Oh, God.
Oh yes, that reminds me. Actually, I'm the one who should be making notes. I've even got a note here, and it says, "Make some notes, you muppet." I'll underline that 3 times and see if it benefits me.
Holy shit, Hayden, that's a massive pen.
It is a massive pen, isn't it? Biggest pen I've ever seen in my life.
If you're writing like that, I'd need massive pieces of paper as well.
I know. Look, it's super huge.
What?
You got a torch or something?
It doesn't matter, Leanne.
Well, I can look for it. Just give me a torch.
Oh yeah, I'll just pull a torch out my
Your
ass.
parents got a torch, hasn't it?
Got a torch at your
On
ass.
your phone, haven't you?
You've
Oh,
interrupted
Damien, the
Jeremy.
magic
I'm
torch
sorry,
begins.
Jeremy Gingerbread,
Well, that
will
one of
forgive
those
me.
fucking massive industrial torches. An X-Files torch.
Most
Didn't know you could shit torches, Dave.
You what, sorry?
Didn't know you could shit torches, Dave.
Apparently I've interrupted Jeremy Gingerbread.
Oh, man.
Terrible thing to have done.
Is that like
Can
some
you
sort
eat?
of
Can
code
you eat, Jeremy?
for
No, Jeremy
something like that? Oh, let's watch Jeremy Gingerbread again.
Jeremy Gingerbread is Leanne's Jeremy Gingerbread is
Yeah,
Leanne's
okay.
character in Hogwarts.
She's playing. Is it Hogwarts Legacy?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
She playing that on
Shall we
PC.
continue?
Yeah.
Jeremy need a torch.
Quintius. Acting Captain Quintius Tarquinius Vespis III. The bridge is yours. You sit upon the command throne. Ridge Station lies before you. You're right here. It's right in front of you. An alien star fortress surrounded by a variety of craft. And in front of you, you see Nixius at the pilotry console, Alexa melded with the gunnery section. And you also have Commander Sharp by your side, and also your advisors, your military advisor, and your spiritual advisor, Jan and Arnold, stood beside you. But there is something left unresolved.
Oh.
We have to go back. We have to rewind time a little. We have to go back to day 13. Sorry, mate, what was that?
I was just doing something backwards.
We have to go back to day 13 after the orbital assault last night. Nixios, Ruff. Last night, day 13, you were working overtime in the library. You were trying to understand more about your upcoming trade mission to Ridge Station. The library was quiet, mostly. You've got a personal cogitator. Do you want to transfer bulk files to it to take with you? Is that something that is of interest to you, to assist you in the upcoming mission, or not?
Bulk files.
I can't hear James at all. Anyone else help James?
Yeah, I thought
Okay,
that was
Jay.
out my bag.
You can
Hello?
hear him. Okay, I'll read you. Say something for me, would you, James?
Something.
Perfect. Yeah, it's just one of them times I lose audio.
Of course.
I lost your audio.
Heresy is yours.
repeat what you said, please? Because I didn't get any of it.
What do you mean by bulk files?
As in, so you were doing some research, weren't you, yesterday?
Yeah.
You've been trying to do a bit of cramming because, in order to understand more about Ridge Station, you've done a bit of research on that, and you're doing a bit of cramming, I suppose.
Cramming
to try and
trees.
assist you in your upcoming trade mission. So if you want, you could put files from the computers on the ship. So you've done a bit as much cramming as you can, but you could also take files with you off the ship if you wanted to. It's not mandatory. It's a choice, but it's a suggestion because
No, I'll leave them.
your own personal contact. You're going to leave. Okay. Very well. So you're cramming. You've left your team of specialists, your team of mutants and the insane. You've left them to their own devices.
I found a pencil.
But then, Nixius,
Well, the pencil do.
suddenly a thought intrudes upon you.
You didn't have to do that.
The moonshine mash. The rock gut. You had left the mutants drinking, and you had left your servo skull to gather valuable data, which may be shared with Dr. Festus. But the mash, it isn't ready. Before it intrudes, it comes unbidden. The fermentation process produces ethanol, yes, but also methanol, a toxic, poisonous chemical known to inflict death and blindness on those who imbibe it. This is why the distillation process occurs, to take away the methanol. Why didn't the thought come to you until now? Surely the swamp dwellers also knew. They must also
Yeah, why would it occur to me? I've only got medicine of 82%.
I'll tell you why it occurred to you now. I forgot about this until after the event, and that's why. So if you want to know the out-of-game reason, I didn't think about it at the time, okay? Okay, you happy? Quickly.
Well, I guess I better mosey on back then.
Quickly, you check your data slate and you link with your spec skull. There they are, Hefe, Cletus, and 33. They all lie still. Are they dead? Are they drunk? Who can say? The drum of mash lies on its side in front of them, seemingly empty. Are you rushing on back, do you say?
Yes.
Yes, I got myself into a bit of a pickle here, so I do apologise.
Time
But then
travel!
Again, I'm just not especially sharp. There's a number of times where I think, oh, if I'd have done that at that time, that'd have been great. But you didn't. You only thought about it, 3 days after the event. So, but this is an imperfect world, and we must all struggle through. I'm going to put you on to Cell 54's map. Nixios, you stand. Tommy Lee, by the way, you're snoozing at the moment. It's late at night. Hefe 33 and Cletus were all having a bit of a party, and you've had a long day, Tommy. A very long day, and you're snoozing at the moment. Nixios, you come up to the door.
I'm having
You come up to the door.
Lovely
You're up to the door,
dreams.
Sergeant. Sergeant Strange is there, and he nods to you and goes, "That's right, leader. You seem in a bit of a hurry."
Yeah, so I suddenly thought that I've left the mutants to their own devices. I really ought to check on them.
Yeah, they can't be trusted, sir, if you ask my opinion. Yeah, don't
course
turn
they
your backs
can't.
on them. To be honest, sir, I think they're a bit of a fucking liability.
Well, we've invested this much into them. That's
Yeah, we've come too
if
far.
it can be of any use to the Emperor.
We're in too deep.
Right, Stin.
We're basically priced. Okay, so are you heading into the room?
Yeah.
The lights are off. Well, as soon as you walk in, Nixius, there's a smell in the room that assaults you. It's a smell of rotten corruption. It's a smell of bad cheese. It's a smell of the rank rot gut. It's this residual smell of bacon, perhaps. It's just this place is rank.
Don't
It's
touch,
absolutely rank.
don't touch
Tommy
me like
Lee,
that,
would you
Uncle Pete.
Will you make an awareness test plus 20, please, Tommy Lee?
Me? I'm asleep. Oh.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm rolling. I want you to see if you wake up.
I'm having the cheese dreams. Oh my. Dreaming about a fantastic place in my mind. Where the fuck is my awareness? There it is. Plus 20.
Plus 20.
That is
Tommy Lee,
just a fail.
you continue to sleep.
Yeah.
Having an interesting dream. Nixis, you walk inside. Tommy Lee is softly snoring. What are you doing?
Single round.
I am going to walk back outside and I am going to detonate all the collars.
All the colours.
All the collars.
Yeah, Oh no. Okay. Right. That's going to be problematic.
Do it!
I guess we shouldn't go back in time.
Alan's caught in his own game.
Hold on a second. Are you trying to? Because I will let you blow all the colours. I will do it, man. I mean, you can. I will call your fucking bluff if you want to. But if you want to fucking try it out, don't try and hold me over barrel. That's not the way it's gonna work. Just fucking press the fucking trigger. Do it. You want to play fucking chicken? We'll play fucking chicken.
I just want to go on record as saying that I'm here for this.
Fucking. I just want to know that you are literally proposing to kill Hayden's character. As long as you're fine with that. I mean, I'm not that attached to Cletus. I mean, he's.
Well, okay. Let me go and investigate.
He's a bit one-dimensional. He's a bit one-dimensional,
happened.
really. So let's just check something here. Just 1 second, please. I just want to.
He's got fate points.
Just detonate his head. It's okay. I've got a free point.
Oh, the collar just
Okay,
doesn't
so
work.
right, can we just let's hold on? Let's just take a breath here, guys. Let's just slow it down. I mean, this is getting a bit too fruity, a bit fruity as I was expecting. What are you doing, James? Really, are you really wanting to kill us?
First of all, I'm going to walk in,
and
I am going to examine the shit out of everything.
Okay. So you want to examine. The minute you're in the outer room, can you see the map, James? Where you are? Cell 54. Are you on? Are you on this map?
Is there,
Can you see the map on roll 20?
Right. First of all, did any of the guardsmen have a chainsaw on them?
A chainsaw? No. They tend to carry like these long monoblade like machetes and kind of like shotguns, ship shotguns, like pump action shotguns. That tends to be the standard low now, but none of them had a chainsaw. I'll check see if there's one in the armory for a second. Let's have a look. So the Malevolence armory. Do we have a chainsaw in there?
Yes, and when you use it, it cuts your own arm off.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting veer that because adepts aren't normally renowned for their close combats. There's no chainsaws in the armory. There may well be nudge nudge wink wink one on Ridge Station if we ever get there.
So, can I examine the skull's data?
The skull's data.
Yeah. I'm hoping,
Okay. It's been sat there recording.
Yeah. So let me.
So first of all, James, can you see where you are on the map? A minute, I've just put you inside the door. Are you going into the?
I'm going to stay there.
I'm going to stay there. Okay.
In fact, you know what? Even before I enter, I'm going to survey the skull's data.
Okay. So you start to watch the recording back, and these guys know how to party. They're sat around. You see the bulk of the mash seems to be going down 33's gullet, but also Hefe and Cletus are imbibing, and they seem to be having a damn good fucking time as far as you can see. They're having a bit of a fucking party. They're talking, they're laughing. At one point, 33 has a bit of a dance, and his big belly starts to jangle around, and then a bit later on they start to Hefe says, "Hey, I'm not feeling so good anymore, maybe this was a bad idea," and they start to kind of, it looks like they're passing out or falling over, and before long, all three of them are laying on the floor.
Dead.
Okie dokie. Right, well, I am... Okay, so... I'm going to say to Sergeant Strange, I say, Sergeant, remain on alert. And on my command, enter with extreme prejudice.
Very good, sir. Are you sure you don't want me to come in there with you?
No, it's my mess. Better do my best to deal with it. I think I know a thing or two about mutants now.
Okay.
Look at all the colours.
Yeah, I don't honestly, Dave. I really want to. It's just shady design putting me in charge of all these things. There's nothing more I'd like to do than just turn this room into a final solution. But let's not go there tonight.
It's a free. It's a sandbox, guys. If you want to kill them off, and you can always make new You can always make new characters, right? You can just put an end to this.
I feel bad, but the lizard.
I mean, you should feel bad killing off Haynes' character, but I don't think he minds that. I mean, look at his smile on his face. He's all for it. He doesn't mind too much. He can always make a new character.
If you got to do it, stop wasting our time. And just do the bastard.
Hold on, I just want to say one thing, guys.
I don't mean it like that. Sorry,
hold on, just one thing, guys. I mean, just let me pause for a second. I just want to say I fucked up here as a GM and also as a chemist, which is
not necessarily.
I also, I try and do my best every game, and often
I do have an idea of what to do with them, even if we fucking kill them all off. To be honest,
but don't get too. It's just a game, James. I mean,
let's go in and.
If you want to, I've kind of been expected to do it ages ago, so honestly, I'm prepared for it.
Fate point.
Yeah, I think we're all friends here from the start, and you can
not after tonight.
And then when he spends a fate point, you do it again. So it's just easy to get around that fate point as well. So, yeah. No, but I'm saying we're all friends here, right? So I think we are hoping that we can move past any. Even if we do end up falling out after killing each other's characters, I hope we can move past.
We're not going to fall out. We're not going to fall out at all. Honestly, I'm fine.
Honestly, look at the grin on his face, man. He's there for this.
It's just as it is, isn't it?
It'll be our first.
With his head
with the popcorn.
I'll just have to be singing to myself. Hayden had a dolly and his head popped off.
He'll go down in RPG history, James.
Do it!
No, don't do it! Spare him!
Do it!
Right, so I'm gonna pull my silence stub out, and I'm gonna go in and check out what's going on.
Okay, so you pull out your silence stub, you head in. So I'll let you just move. From now on, James, I'll let you to move your token where it is in the map. So
where's
can
the?
Can you see your token? Would you move yourself in, please?
So can I? Am I linked with the skull? Is the skull where it is?
Yes, the skull is in that room. You've got your data slate is linked with the skull. You've been suggested before that there might be a way of actually linking it to your brain with cybernetics, but that would incur serious surgery, and it would be Dr. Festus doing the surgery. So that's an option. If you want to link with it, that is a possibility. Well, at the minute, it's just linked to your data slate. You don't have any cybernetic implants linking you to the skull.
Is there a specific skill that relates to being a... I don't even know what the word is. Cyberneticist.
I don't know if there is. I'm not quite sure about that one. What do you reckon, Dave?
What's that?
Like
sorry?
cybernetics, does that come under cybernetics? Does that come under armorsmith? Does it come under tech use? Is there a specific skill to it?
What you mean, making them?
Just as in, making cybernetics and
Armorsmith.
incorporating cybernetics. Sorry,
It's armorsmith to make them.
armorsmith. Okay, yeah.
What about who installs them?
That's Medicaid then, I would think.
It's a combination of
Yeah.
Medicaid and tech use.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Or like
Nix could operate on himself. With
operating on your own brain is perhaps unwise. I put it.
Is it though?
It's not the most unwise thing that's happened in this game.
Yeah, I think there's vibe there. to be honest.
I mean,
Anyway, that's for another time. So right, I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna check out the. I'm gonna survey the room, which you said is a nasty smell. All lights are off.
yeah, lights are off. Tommy Lee remains asleep. You hear him say something about napkins, and he's, there's like a light snoring. The room stinks, but then again, it stunk earlier. It's after the demonic incursion. Cheese went bad. The mash went bad. The coffee went bad. There was a corruption after the demons came and went.
Okay, right. Well, I am going to slowly meander over to the toilet area. I'm going to check out the shower cubicles.
Okay, it seems as you left it.
Keeping an eye on here so that nothing comes out. Was Tommy Lee where he was snoring there?
Tommy Lee was laid in his bed, which is right beside your bed.
Okie dokie. And there's nothing in there confirmed. I'm
Nothing.
gonna
Go on,
move
make an awareness test, please. You don't see anything untoward, but let's have an awareness test, please. It's doing by the book.
Not got my.
Skull with you. Skull's not with you, so it's just. Okay, so you look around. So the bathroom is, you don't see any threats here, anything untoward. It's there, pretty much as you left it. You're not sure how many people use it.
Enhanced sight and enhanced hearing as well.
Okay, understood. But yeah, you don't. The bathroom is clear, and you've also got night vision as well. You've got this kind of targeting array. Like this, so you're seeing perfectly well with, like, in effect, dark vision. But yeah, there's nothing to worry about in the bathroom. It's safe in there.
So we're gonna head into the. Open the door.
Okay. So the door's already open because there's a cable that's running all the way through from the still up to the power. See that black line?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that door is already been kept open because of this cable.
Right. I'm going to head over to here.
So
I'm going to pull the plug.
Okay, you pull the plug. So that's where, remember, Alexa has been rerouting power from life support. You've also got here a command code if you want to gas this whole cell, by the way. Not that you need to, you've already got the...
you just don't stop, do you, Al?
No, I don't stop. I can't stop. I've got to keep going.
What's your partner?
I'm just informing you there's an opportunity to...
Don't you think I know that? Don't you think I didn't think about gassing and blowing the collars simultaneously?
I mean, he did already use the words final solution, Alan. I think he's aware of the gas.
I apologise for teaching you how to suck eggs.
I like this dark side of James. I feel like I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I was unprepared for the level of fucking fruitiness. I really was. I wasn't ready.
Embrace it.
I wasn't ready. Okay, so you walk into the holding cell.
Okay, so first of all, I'm pulling the wire back in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because enough of this fucking chicken shit.
Open door scenario. Are you shutting the door behind you? Only you and Tommy. Only you and Courtney. Sorry, can open that door. Unless you leave it open. It's like it shuts automatically, and only you and Courtney have access. Tommy doesn't have access yet. And neither obviously do any.
Hopefully it's closed behind me then.
Yeah. It'll shut down as soon as you get that kind of. It shuts automatically. So. You see. Oh, you're making an awareness test if you're going this way. Make an awareness test, please. You get comms in, Nixius? It's strange. Is everything all right, sir?
Place is a fucking state. I'm in the process of examining the facilities.
I suggest you keep an open comms channel, sir, and just in case.
Thank you, Sergeant. Stay frosty.
Roger that. So you look in here. You see the 3-armed dwarf mutant builder, Nick Davenport, who you purchased down at Lost Hope. He's sleeping. He seems in a deep sleep.
Was Nick involved in drinking the booze?
No, it was Hefe, 33, and Cletus.
Okie dokie. Right, well, I'll leave him in there. Come back out, close the door behind me.
Yeah, so the door, just to hold on a sec, James. So this door, you said before that these doors were left unlocked, and that's where they're indicated by a red line. Is that still the case? You're leaving it unlocked?
No, I'll look it behind me.
Okay, understood. So I'll put that. So that's
So
now.
check this one. Have a little look
Okay,
in.
this is yeah. So another awareness test, please. And as you get closer to this corner cell, the smell is getting worse and worse, and there's another smell. It's the smell of.
Watch me disco. Sorry. Oh yeah, the smell.
So
right.
the smell's getting worse as you get this way, and there's something else to it. You're not quite sure what it is. One thing you do notice here that's different. This is Cletus' room. You see he's got a nice, luxurious cushion, and luxurious duvet there. And yeah, it's fairly out of place compared to the rest of the whole.
Okay.
And I don't know. There's another strange smell mingling with the smell of corruption. You know, it's you've got a weird cacophony of odors.
Urge.
There's so many bad influences on you, working on you right now, James. You see in front of you, Nixius, there's a big stack of copper ingots. This was copper that Alexa had refashioned from Drachma, and it's been used to make the still. That's where you are right now. That's a big pile of ingots. Oh, are you locking this door behind you as well? Are you turning off this one here?
No, there's nothing in it.
No. Okay. Another awareness test then, please.
Oh, sorry, I'm tripping. Yep.
The chamber. You see Hefe, you see 33, you see Cletus, and there's still Pumpkin hovering, recording. The smell is rank here. And there's also a smell. Now you're getting closer. It's a smell you smelled before. A smell you recognise. It's the smell of death. You're not sure. They could be passed out, but they could be dead. You can't tell. You'd need to make an examination.
Examine it through the medium of an explosive collar.
Right, which one am I examining first, Al?
What are you doing?
Do you want me to medicate them?
Well,
I want you to tell me what you're doing. I mean, it's up to you. You've got 3 of them. Who are you looking at first? You tell me.
So let's check Hefe.
Okay. Let's have a Medicaid test, please. Okay, you check Hefe, and it's quite clear to you, and almost immediately, Hefe Ortigas is dead.
They're all dead already.
Wait,
Don't laugh.
wait. Hefe's last name is Ortigas.
Yeah, Hefe Ortigas.
Okay.
That's a good name.
All right.
save yourself a bullet there. Save yourself like you didn't have to press a button. Good stuff.
Right, okay. So let's check 33.
Okay. I'd like to make a Medicaid roll, please, for examination. Okay, it's difficult to examine
Fat man.
33. You're trying to get his pulse, but you just can't get his pulse anywhere. You can't feel his pulse, but you realise that's because he's so fucking fat. You can't seem to get anywhere near. You start to use your servo skull as well to aid with the assistant, and you think, as you start to prod around and poke, suddenly you hear this rumbling in his belly, and it seems to go on forever. And you think there's still a sign of life there in 33.
Okay, let's try Cletus.
Okay, make your Medicaid roll.
Oh,
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Okay, again.
Hang on.
Let's
Let's re-roll it.
Okay. 82 Medicaid, not good enough, is it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's good for both of the mutants.
Okay. One moment, please. Cletus, I would like you to make a cruise roll.
Failed.
This is for last night. Or rather, not last night, rather early on this night. Please, I beg of you, don't roll 100. That's not bad at all. Nixius, you check. He's got a strange physiology. He's very cold to the touch. But yes, he's breathing, and his tongue is moving slightly, testing the air. But his breath smells of alcohol, rot gut. But he's definitely alive. I'd like you to roll d6, please, Cletus.
Look, draw square. Get out of there. 2.
Okay, Cletus, you've taken 2 wounds from the rock gut. You have another level of fatigue. You've already taken a level of fatigue from the cheese, so that would actually have put your cruise test up. So you're on 2 levels of fatigue now. I'd also like you to make a miasma test, please.
But if we can stretch my screen out a bit more. Miasma test.
Okay, so these rolls for your examination. These rolls for examination, Nixios.
Yeah, plus 50. Success.
50.
Well, that was an effective test, I think.
Lislam and Cletus, I'd like you to add 1 corruption point for your rock gut cheese combination. It could have been.
Okay.
It could have been a lot worse.
Got away
Does
quite
that put you up
loudly
to any? Where does that put you?
Still got my head at the moment.
Okay, well, I mean, so you've rolled for your examinations. Would you like to treat them all, Nixius?
Yes.
Okay, so who would you like to treat first?
Well, first of all, before we treat anyone, I think I'm going to radio for servitors to come and assist in the clean-up.
Okay. Yeah. You have the authority. There's a clean-up crew on the way. Do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to make some notes. Clean-up crew. A useful note.
You'll forget what that means, like, or...
I can't even read it.
That's why I don't make notes, because I know that they'll be illegible, so it's pointless. Pointless for me to do so.
It'll be, it'll probably be 5-10 minutes before it's done.
Killer woke before dawn. Put his boots on.
Right, I really want somebody to...
Took a face
How
from the
heavy
gallery.
is 36, Al? Can
Walked on down the
How
hall.
heavy? Let me check his character sheet. I think he's very heavy.
Tommy Lee is having feverish cheese dreams, and this particular dream seems to be channeling music from 40,000 years ago.
425 kilograms.
Jesus.
Oh, you can also see there's also a character sheet for him if you want to check yourself, by the way. He's 425 kilograms.
He's a big man!
That's
a big
unbelievably fucking heavy. I'll request.
I mean, he is basically just a
heavy
massive
duty-
boulder of a man.
Yeah, I'm gonna request a
Brain.
A lifter.
some
Heavy
kind
lifter.
of lifter servitor.
Yeah. I mean, they have servitors that are normally in the like in the armory, in the cargo bays, in the fighter bays. You know, they can lift heavy objects. There's certainly servitors for that sort of thing. Again,
Okay.
you have the authority, and again, it'll be 5-10 minutes before they arrive.
Right, and okay, so I'll wait until they get here. Then we're gonna cart everyone back to their cells.
Okay, so just one moment, please. I'm just going to put a few servitors onto the map. At least I thought I was. Done goofed. Where are you, servitor?
Oh, let me just grab another drink.
Nay, bother.
Wasn't sure how safe my neck was then. Thought
yeah,
drawing up someone else. Like,
I would,
like Mr. Tumbles. That's my next character. Be warned.
It's all I'll say.
Double take me, though.
All I'll say is it's a real shame that Tommy Lee wasn't awake at that moment.
Not back with Mr.
I know.
Tumbles.
sometimes the dice must decide. And also, Nixie's could have woken you up, but he elected not to.
I know, but I would have literally
Probably
played.
wise as well.
I would have literally played as like both sides have been like, maybe you should kill him, Nixius. No, don't kill him, Nixius. Just to add, fucking more stupidity to the situation. Yeah, kill them all, especially the big one. No, leave the big one.
I just
He's
feel
good
like
meat.
I've got to get this collar off before Bradley pops it.
I think you're going to be at Brownie's fucking mercy regardless, mate. I think you just need to try and get
I
it.
think that's what this is all about. I think he enjoys that power. I think that's what it is. I was going to be able
Okay.
back in a second.
So the servitors
Yeah,
are cleaning. The servitors have put Lizardman and 33 back. Are you locking them in their cells now?
Yeah, well, I'm going to lock them in the cells after I've treated them.
Okay, so can I have please a Medicaid roll and tell me the one you're treating? Obviously, you can't treat Hefe. But what are you doing with Hefe? Is he just going to be what's going to happen to his corpse?
Don't tell him what he can and can't do, voice in the wind. He can treat the corpse if he wants.
Truth.
I mean, fair point. Freak is the freak.
Right,
Yep.
I am going to. I'm just going to body bag the fucker and chuck him into the furnace.
Incinerators for him.
Yeah.
I'll make another note here. Incinerators for Hefe.
To be honest, it's too good for him.
That would be Hefe Ortigas, yeah?
Ortigas.
Right, okay.
I'll teach you,
Is that a
Hefe.
problem? It's a perfectly good name.
That guy, Bruce Mash, he shouldn't have known better, to be brutally honest.
He obviously, he maybe did know better. Everyone knew better. Everyone knew what they should have known. Someone fucked up, James. I don't know, it's just... Maybe it's something to do with a miasma
Could
or something. I don't know.
could have been me. But I needed an effective test.
No, I mean, yeah, in theory, you should have been able to test for that, but I just didn't think until days after. And then I actually talked it through with Hayden. I was thinking, oh, do you want to rewind time? And I thought, actually, it'd be really cool if we just play this out and see what.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought it'd be more fun doing this, and it has been, so I'd have no regret. Even though it was, even though you're right that your character should have had a test, really, but fuck it, it's done now. It's done, and Hefe has paid the price. So who are you treating first, please, Nick?
Right. So, I guess first of all, it's going to have to be Cletus.
Okay, so please make a Medicaid.
I love how enthusiastic you are.
You fucking hate
Well, no, I want to do Cletus before I run out of fate points.
Okay, so you'd normally be a -20 because he's a mutant, but you've now got Forbidden Law mutants.
I have.
So that's gonna offset that now. So you're now reasonably,
Thanks,
so you can treat him as you could a normal person because you've got that skill as well. Okay, so let us have a little look. How many wounds are you on, please, Cletus?
I will check for you.
Be kind. While I check
Wounds.
I can never remember.
Look, current 8.
8. So you're basically lightly wounded then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you treat him with your Medicare and what have you. I think you also. Oh no, forget that. So anyway, you treat him. I think you get back how many degrees of success have we got here? I think it's going to be a full heal by the looks of this.
I only need 5 back to get healed.
Yeah, so 2 degrees of success plus his intelligence bonus. It's a full heal, and you lose the fatigue as well. So you just got what he can't heal you of, though, Cletus, is your fucking hangover. Your head is nipping, and as he treats you, you also awaken. You can see. You are fully healed. Your fatigue is gone, but you do have a hangover. Or at least you're going to get a hangover when you sober up a bit more.
Okay. Good morning, Nix. Yes, sir. Sorry, that shitty mash.
Drinking that shit after what went down in this place was a really bad idea. You don't want to do that again. You're lucky not to be dead. Like your friend Hefe, who succumbed to the poisoning.
Yeah, real bad idea, but kind of lost the will to live anyway. Nix, yes, sir.
Right. Do you say
if you need me, I'll be useful. Sorry to cause you much inconvenience, sir.
Well, let this be a lesson. You're both lucky to be alive, you and 33.
33 still alive, that tough old bastard, ain't he? Good on him. Let me hang off his shoulders for a time. Sounded like climbing on a rock, but a jellified rock. Is that?
Right, I'm gonna leave and lock the door behind me. And as I go, I'm gonna be like, the real training begins, starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna sort out 33.
Okay. Can I have another Medicaid roll? 33 is oh, that's good. But 33 is more critically wounded. So that's 1 wound plus 3 says that's 3. That's 1.5, 2. 2 wounds. Okay, so 33. He's drunk a lot more of this mash. He's drunk a huge amount of it. He's still heavily wounded. Your treatment has helped, but he's in a much worse condition. But he does also awaken, and he goes, "What's going on?" And he belches this horrible acidic belch. It shocks you by the volume of the said belch. You realise now that you're actually still in the chamber with him. He's a quite dangerous mutant, this one. But
Fuck him.
you're right by him. Fuck him.
Happy to blow the collar anytime.
You have to reach to your hand, or does he have to press a little button somewhere? Or what's
You
he
don't
have to do?
No.
Just a thought.
Okay.
If he's got loads of ethanol in his system,
Oh,
it's
no.
like, if you blow that collar, it's going to fucking blow you up as well. Because it's
He'd
like,
probably go up like a fucking... What is it
Yeah.
on? There's a zombie game with these exploding zombies.
Yeah.
That's a mercy, Johnny.
What's going on?
I'm happy with that. Go ahead. Make my day.
Just don't worry, man.
Any shit.
I don't mind the situation you put in. I know what it's like. It's okay.
Boss.
Don't feel stressed, honestly, man. Just it's
I'm not.
okay.
Nixius is genuinely jaded.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nothing
Well,
bothers
clever head.
Nixius after that fucking hose beast that he took down on planet side. Fucking.
Boss,
Yeah.
turn the light on. I want to be here in the dark. Please.
Oh, well, scared of the dark, big man. That's unfortunate. Right, so
It's a dark, Brady.
I don't know what's going on tonight, by the way, guys.
But I like it.
I enjoyed it as well.
you're gonna slap him round the face.
Slapping 33 around the face.
Well, you know,
My head's nipping. Don't do that.
big man, you're lucky to be alive. That moonshine mash that you guys drank killed off poor Hefe.
All right.
Somehow you and Cletus have managed to survive. I'm going to have to clear all of this Mickey Mouse fucking junk out of this place, so we're going to turn this place into a proper military shit show now that you guys are have actually survived. Consider yourself lucky you're not a servitor, if you even know what that is.
Yeah, of course I know what server is. I'm not stupid. Wasn't that bad, the mash.
Unfortunately, the mash hadn't finished, and Hefe should have known better. Really, it was toxic, and on top of the supernatural occurrence last night, I hate to think, to be honest, what was in that mash. Is there any of the mash left, Al?
Not much. Most of it seems to have gone into 33's belly.
Right. Okay, so
Disposed of.
right.
Turn the light on, please. I'm begging you.
Okay, so I'm going to move over to the door. I'm going to let him know that things are going to be much stricter in the morning, and we'll start some kind of training regime for these mutants. Some kind of weaponry program and exercise program, and none of this fucking bayou nonsense is going to be happening anymore because it's just not happening. And then I'll turn the light on and tell him to get some rest. Lock the door behind me.
Okay, so just a couple of things. So firstly, Tommy Lee, I'd like to make another awareness test, this time at plus 40.
Sure, I could make one of those for you. Voice in my head. Just give me one moment. There we go. Oh, I passed.
Okay, so turn the lights on, wakes you up.
So he's got
33 shouts after you, Nixius, and he says, Boss, turn the light on, please, I'm begging you.
Diphtheria cockroach shit.
Yeah, I know you have, James.
Oh, right.
33 says.
Okay, has he gone blind, has he?
I mean, you can do another check if you like.
Fucking hell. Right, okay. Right, as I leave this cell and close the door behind me, I'm going to sigh.
Okay.
As I put two and two together. And then I'm going to request
can make the deduction.
Festus to come to the area.
Okay.
Medical emergency, Dr. Festus.
So, okay, another thing I want to say to you before you, because you're on about leaving, so another thing I want to say to you, and Festus goes, yes, I'll be right there. The servitors have been cleaning up, and the smell has lessened quite a lot, but there's still a bad stink, Nixius, and it's coming from Tommy Lee. And you think,
yes.
No,
So,
it's the bad cheese.
I got it in my beard and everything. Oh my.
Okay, well, while I'm waiting for Dr. Festus, I'm going to go to the sergeant.
He's outside at the minute still. Still got the
So,
open combat.
are the servitors capable of removing all of this bayou horseshit without
Okay, so
involving any of the...
You've got lifter servitors, you've got cleaning servitors. So the lifters can just carry stuff around. So if you want all the stills, all the drums, or removing, that's certainly possible. So are we gonna have a bit of a purge of this room, are we?
Yeah, we're going to have a big purge and,
So what I'll do, James, is maybe another time. We can do it now, actually. So we've got the still, obviously that wants to go. The drum. Is that right? Still's going?
Yep.
Drum's going. What about... we've got here on the table, we've got... this is a sword, actually. It came from Luke. It's actually, let's say, a magic item. There's also all Tommy Lee's painting effects. And a helmet. He's Courtney's helmet that he's been painting. What about that stuff? The stuff that's on this table?
Ooh.
Our arts and crafts for boating.
1 second. Do I even have it?
A cable. Cable gets taken out. That's powering the heater on the still. Oops. Don't do that. Okay, that's good enough.
We're going to need guns.
That's good enough. Oops, sorry, hold on a second. I've screwed up a bit. Let's undo this. Undo. Oh, undo. No, still fucked. Redo. It's gone wrong! It's all gone wrong! Right. Unfortunately, my undos are now... Unfortunately, I want to take this cable off and I'm actually taking away the map, so... We're going to move away to a cutscene at the moment. Let's...
You need elevator music for this moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, I'll sort that map out in due time. No, please carry on, guys. So,
That's exactly what I was thinking, James. That is the exact music I was thinking of. That's incredible.
So, yeah. So what I'm asking you, so you've got rid of the cable, the heater, the still, and the empty or mostly empty drum and mash. The only other things there, it's not really bio shit, but it's Tommy Lee stuff. Tommy Lee isn't a slave. Remember, he's a valued member of the team. People keep telling you that. They keep telling you that, Nixius, but you're not sure. You haven't really seen any evidence of it yet, but you keep getting told that Tommy Lee has a part to play, and he's an important, knowledgeable, intelligent member of the team. He was handpicked by Jagannatha from the surface. But you're not convinced. You've not seen any evidence.
I know things!
Yeah, I mean, he says it.
No, crazy.
I mean, it's just a name, Mad Old Tommy Lee, and Mama gave me it. Huh?
He is under your command, as in you are still the leader of this group, but he is not a slave. He's a valued, allegedly, member of the crew.
Okay.
I got a
Specialist.
Specialist.
Oh, yeah.
And he's also carrying a bag of rank cheese.
Touch my cheese,
And
I'll take your
makes you-
fucking eyes.
Makes you gag.
Okay, I'm gonna... Tommy, can I have a look at that bag of cheese, please?
Yeah, you can see it from there, yeah? Look, here it is. It's my cheese. You keep your fucking hands off.
Tommy, after the supernatural incident, you know that cheese has gone bad. Cheese has to go, Tommy.
I mean, cheese technically is bad, you know. That's kind of how it's made. You know, you milk something and it goes off. You introduce cultures into it, you mix it all up, you wait until it turns to a jelly-like material. You know, it's bad. That's the point of it. It's fermented milk.
Tommy.
It's just cheese, man. I mean, what's your fucking problem? You even tried the cheese? Have you ever tried the cheese? No, I don't think you tried the cheese. I'm telling you, man, it's just cheese. Don't try and get... I'm warning you, Nixius. Don't try and get between me and my cheese.
Tommy, you know the cheese has gone bad, Tommy.
I'm gonna draw my
Whenever the
revolver.
rock touches, turns to shit, Tommy. The
Tommy
cheese
Lee,
has
you
to go.
Tommy Lee has drawn his revolver. It's rusty. It's a rusty revolver.
Nixius, look, I respect y'all and everything, and I know that there was some bad shit went down earlier, and I know the cheese smells, but there's nothing bad about the bad cheese. Now, I know that don't make sense.
I'm gonna ask the sergeant to join me.
Oh no, that's Sergeant Strangay. Oh fucking hell!
Sergeant wants you to go.
Hello, sir. Is everything all right, sir? Everything all right? Everyone okay? What's that? Oh, Jesus!
Everything is okay, Sergeant. However, his cheese has to go, and I don't think Tommy's going to relinquish it.
No, look, it's just a bag of cheese.
So, if you'd like to bring your squad in,
Sure,
we'll take it.
Hey, the other 3 Inquisitor guards come into the room.
You put him in a real fucking awkward position here, Nixius. You're gonna make me do something I'm gonna regret.
Give me the fucking cheese.
It's just cheese. Look, it's just.
Come
Fuck
on,
you!
Tommy, be reasonable. Don't.
This is strange. He's fucking grabbing it in.
Just eating all the fucking cheese that I can.
Look, and the guards are looking at each other. And there's this like. They just don't know what to do at this point. They're looking at each other going, is this real?
There's nothing in the Imperial Primer about this. The Imperial Guardian's Primer about this.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing in the manual about this scenario, was there?
You know when I
read
Tommy Lee's
something
cramming
actually
in.
that like Guardsmen can't read. That's why the
Can I have a
infantry primer is so useless.
an intelligence roll, please, or a logic roll from you, if you've got logic. I don't know.
Logic.
who's that from Nixius?
From Nixius, please.
You know,
Safe
when I made Tommy Lee, I foresaw a lot of strange shit happening, but this was never what I expected to happen.
Well, like as he goes to stuff it in his face, can we restrain him?
You fucking try!
You certainly can order the squad to restrain him. At the minute, they're kind of standing around, almost stunned. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And they are genuinely stunned by this weird, like, gentleman cramming in bad cheese into his mouth, and it's desperate. And they don't really know what to do. But if you want to order them to restrain him, they can. Okay, so I'm just going to just slow it down. So I'm going to send you a message on Messenger, James.
How close are they to me when they start coming towards me to restrain me?
Okay, so let's have. Well, I would have a look at the map, but I fucked it. So they're about. They're coming through the door, and there's not much space. So let's say about 4 meters, and you can see them coming towards you.
So so short range for a pistol shot, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be point blank. I think pretty much.
Oh, point blank. Okay.
Yeah. So they're coming towards you. I mean, do we need to go to initiative now? Is that what we're saying?
I mean, I'm going to fire a shot at the first one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we roll for initiative, guys.
Oh,
it'd be now.
the DVP over the cheese. Right. Okay.
Hey, just remember you started this. All right.
Let's Hey, where's the chutney? I'm going to send you.
You can take something away from the character that might resist. It's true.
I'm going to send you a message, James, for a second, and then I'm going to try and unfuck the map, and then we're going to roll initiative, guys. So we can just take a moment.
Can I?
Let's just slow it down a minute, guys.
Can I roll my initial shot?
Don't need to
since
kill each
I'm,
other over cheese.
Can I roll my initial shot since I'm?
Yeah, it's like a surprise attack, let's say.
So,
I mean, it doesn't have to go down like this. We'll get you new cheese.
I'm not shooting Nixius. I'm shooting at one of the first stormtrooper, the closest stormtrooper. So it's
the
point blank, single shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not aiming. I'm too freaked out. So I'm just literally fucking letting rip. That's a hit. In the.
Okay, that's a hit. The stormtrooper. I'm gonna make a roll, but he also I'm gonna put a penalty on him because he's not expecting this.
Oh, get the fuck back, bitch!
Okay, so you basically open fire with a revolver, point blank at the stormtrooper. Roll damage.
Oh, it's a man stuffer as well. 12 pen 3.
Oh, nice. 12 pen 3. So okay, you do. So you do 5 wounds.
This is all my own fault. I do know that, Alan.
I mean, sometimes we just have to play. Sometimes we don't have a choice, and we just have to play.
Yeah, I
just have to
mean,
play
that's
life
what it's always
through.
like.
Sometimes you have to play the cards you were dealt with, right?
I do
Sometimes
not
you
have a
to deal with
choice.
it, right?
I have to do this.
You take 5 wounds. Though you cause 5
Oh,
wounds
wow.
to the Inquisitorial guard. Who he seems shocked that he's been shot by you. He's not expecting to get attacked by his own crew member. Let's roll initiative now, and give me a minute, guys. I'm going to try and unfuck this map. Seems it's going to combat.
Fuck.
Fucking maniacs.
You know what? Fuck you, Alan. But also, this is fantastic.
I mean, yeah.
This is amazing.
Well, okay, right. So let's see what we do. So where did that map? Let's get rid of that for a start. Oh, that's why. It's on the wrong layer. Give me a minute. I'm going to need. Let's have a short break while we unfuck that.
Yeah.
That's how it drives us all to PvP.
Shit stir GM, mate. You called it.
I'm still laughing. Oh, I've been in firing line. It's okay.
Back in a second.
Sometimes, yeah, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Just the way it goes. Right now, where would that be? Where would the map be? It'll be in roll 20.
Probably
Old map.
lost
Right,
Ridge
old.
Station.
Where did I? Oh, we're never getting to Ridge Station tonight, so it's just...
No, I don't think we
Where did
are.
I put my map? There's my
You were so close, and then you went back in time.
And I had to. Fuck about it.
Until Nixios happened.
Just to murder Hector in cold
I
blood.
am the law. Get down, get training. Fuck you by you, chef. Get out of here, make it a military compound, you motherfuckers.
Let's cut this Mickey Mouse shit out.
Yeah, stop this Mickey Mouse bullshit, you motherfucking bastards. You slaves. Behave like slaves. Do my bidding.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
the way it goes. Well, no, but also you do need a firm hand, guys. To be honest, I mean, you do need a firm hand. Let's be honest.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright. I'm a slave. I got paid like a slave.
I mean, I'm honestly, he's letting.
Yes,
let it
boss.
slide
I
for
don't want
too
my head
long.
blown off, boss.
Oh yes, sir. I mean, he has let it slide for too long. He's let too much slide. and
Yes,
that's why
yes,
they-
I know. We've pushed it, and this is what's happened.
Pushing and pushing.
It's-
Sooner or later,
He's wrecked our room. He's pulled the plug. He's shut the
he's
doors.
literally he's pulled the plug.
He's fucking
Enough of this Mickey
taking
Mouse
Tommy Lee's
bullshit.
cheese. He took his fucking cheese.
Please, man.
I haven't taken any cheese.
Well, exactly. That's still to be.
He's probably powering up on all of his cheese at the moment.
Probably is.
Unacceptable.
I don't know how this is gonna. I honestly don't know how this is gonna.
Yeah. No, it's funny. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. So I'll say, I might take the piss, but I'm seriously enjoying this.
Cool. Cool. Right, it's
Yeah.
time to bring you back to the map. So I'm going to put you back on the map. Can you see the map now? Is everything looking sensible? Is everyone there? Looks sensible. So I'm going to move the. Move these guys in here. So this guard here is the one who's got shot. So you did 5 wounds. I'm just going to put that onto his
You know the
character. 5, the near one, and then we've got another couple of guards here, and Nixius as well.
reason I specified.
Okay, so I'd like-
The reason I specified that I was shooting a guard was because I've already shot James twice in this campaign.
Okay, I know you are. You also, you know, you try not to go too far off the.
Everybody shot me.
Okay, so let's have some initiative rolls then, please. So, initiative roll for Nixius and for Tommy Lee, if you will be so kind. Roll onto the guard.
I'm on a 6.
Alright, one sec. I have to click on the
Where's
boy.
the
Then.
turn? Oh, let me get rid of all of this. So, Nix. Did you roll the 6, did you say, Tommy?
Yeah.
Or,
There we
okay.
go.
Oh.
Okay, so Tommy Lee 6. I will go back to the guard. And I will add his turn. He's on 12. These guards are on 12, rather. And then one's for Sergeant Strange. Who's slightly different.
Sergeant Strange.
Strangle. T10. Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Okay, is that 10?
Yeah, that is a proper initiative. Oh no. Was it just D10? I clicked on the from agility. Oh no, I just clicked on custom.
You have to do, do. And I would normally make a custom and use a custom button myself.
Yeah,
So that would be what would be your total, please, James?
that would be 14.
14. Okay, so what's your agility?
40 plus 4.
Four. Okay. What's your actual neat agility?
42, I think.
Okay. So you go first, Nixius. What are you doing? You've seen Tommy Lee. He's gone mad, seemingly. More mad, madder than normal. And he's really reacting, strangely, out of character, even for Tommy Lee. I mean, you're kind of used to his madness, but this is different somehow. And he has actually shot a member of the Inquisitorial Guard. This is a death sentence potentially. I mean,
well, yes. So we're going to carry through that death sentence, huh?
You gotta fucking catch me first, copper!
I'm going to yell weapons hot.
Oh no!
And terminate Psycho threat level Majoris.
Psycho? What? Where?
And I'm going to aim for Tommy's head.
Yeah, I mean, just okay. I don't think he's a psych. I don't think he's actually demonstrating psychopath. Okay, so make an attack roll.
No, it's just luck, man. It's just luck, bad, good. You know, there's no witchcraft in these parts.
I'm going to send you a message, Dave.
Oh shit! I feel like.
Okay, no, I'll say obscure threat Majoris then.
Nice.
I feel like I'm in a real bad position right now, and I'm regretting every action that led me to this point. But, sometimes you gotta eat the vomit that you threw up.
Okay, so roll
Cheers,
for hit,
Alan.
please. You're very well. Yeah.
So single shot, point blank. I'm aim. Can I aim and shoot? I can't. Half an aim. But I'm aiming for the head. So
hold on a second. So you were carrying your silenced thingy, wasn't you? Silent.
Yeah, I'm firing the silenced pistol.
It was in your hand, so you don't need to draw it. You've got half aim. You're point blank.
Single shot. Yeah. So plus 30.
Plus 50, right?
Yeah, but I'm aiming for his head.
Minus 20, okay.
Good.
Oh no. It's a miss.
Alright, so we'll re-roll it.
Please do.
With my remaining...
Please.
Thingamy. Oh, and again.
Okay.
Alan,
so you can't re-roll it second time. Hold on. You can't re-roll it second time. So just hold on a second.
Yeah, I know.
Shoot the bullet, and you're certain that it bounces off his wooden tooth.
I was going to say, can I catch it in my wooden teeth?
Bounces off his wooden teeth.
I get the fate point back.
Get the fate point back. Tommy Lee, he's lucky. He's got good fortune. The bullet ricochets off of his wooden tooth, slams into the wall. Sergeant Strange, he was going to leap forward and grapple you, but he's just been given a counter order. He's got his pump action shotgun there. Going to open fire with a shotgun. It's a plus 30. Plus 30. Single shot. Plus 40. Sergeant Strange, the blast, it seems to go into the painting behind Tommy Lee, which doesn't make any sense because Tommy Lee stood in between the painting and that. But maybe it's like the world is twisting. It's like the world is trying to protect Tommy Lee. Someone, somewhere, something is looking out for Tommy. Next up, it's 3 guards. All 3 of them are going to shoot at Tommy Lee with a pump-action shotgun. Oops. 2 of them hit. and one of them misses.
Can I have a little dodge on one of them, please?
Of course you can. So you can try and dodge one of them.
I do not have dodge.
Okay.
So
You're lucky though.
no, I'm not.
Tommy Lee's lucky.
I am. No, he's not. He's literally the opposite of lucky. It's on his character sheet.
Okay, let me just check what. So these are going to be solid slug. So 2 of them get through.
Can I?
Fate point.
I'm gonna use my only fate point for that dodge. Why not?
Okay.
It feels like tonight might be Tommy Lee's night, one way or the other. So.
I agree.
Oh!
Dodges one. Wow. Tommy Lee. I'm going to send you another message.
He's just throwing shapes. He's just dancing, weaving in and out of the hail of lead that's coming his way.
Okay, just 1 second.
I'm ducking and a diving, a twisting. A little sidestep, fuck you, Nixios! You can't shoot me!
Last chance, Tommy. Don't make us do it. We'll put you down.
Okay, so I'm going to roll damage once. So we'll presume that you're going to dodge the better ones. So that'd be 3 degrees, 4 degrees
Yeah,
of
'cause
success.
it's shotgun,
It's a
isn't
solid
it?
slug,
Shit,
though.
yeah.
It's a solid
Oh, right.
slug, so it'd be solid slug. So
It's not so bad.
just 1 second.
I can take a solid slug, that's fine. I've been shot before. I've been set on fire. I've been through hell and back, fuck you. I'm still going strong. I once went to Iceland and had to buy some shrimp.
I've sent you a number of messages. So let's roll damage. So it's D10 plus 5 for a solid slug.
I've been to Brig.
So that's 9. That's 9 damage. What's your armor, please, on your body?
Just a second. My armor is on my body is 3 plus 1. Why is it plus 1? Because I've got a flat coat. So
Okay, it's 3, and your toughness is
4 in total. My armor,
Okay,
and my
so that's
toughness is
7.
4,
it's 4 armor
and 4 toughness.
and 4 toughness. So minus 8. So I rolled a total of 4. You take 1 wound from the shotgun.
Yes.
It blasts you back into the painting that you've been painting for some time, and Tommy Lee disappears into the painting. And that is where we're going to leave Cell 54.
Wow.
now.
Disappeared into the painting. Oh, nice.
Well, actually, no, I mean, what do you want to do now, Nixie? So we still got a bit of time. Festus Bucket turns up. Hello, ding dong. He's at the front door. So we'll not leave it there. But Tom, we're going to leave a combat there. Hello, I'm here.
You know when he went back in time?
Well, that would have been I mean, this is a cooler outcome than just
It is a cooler
saying it never
outcome,
happened.
but I don't know, like, now there's no...
Now there's no what? There's no way out. Well, there's always a way out, James. You're thinking too much in the box, mate. You need to break open the box. You need to get out of the box. You need to have a little circle
Yeah,
around
no
the
problem.
outside of the box.
Well, I'm going to call the interrogator immediately.
Okay, well, so first of all, Festus Bucket's at the door. Are you responding to him at all, or are you ignoring him and commenting in the interrogator, are you?
Yeah. Right.
Hey, this is Mattis. What's up?
Mattis, we have a problem in my quarters. Nixius has turned traitor.
Yes, that's you. That's you,
Not
Nixius.
Yes. Tommy Lee is
A traitor. Another traitor.
He's fired on on an Inquisition soldier, and when we attempted to put him down, he vanished into the wall.
Stay put. I'll be sending another squad.
Yeah, take the first one. Yeah.
Send an investigator, and assume Tommy Lee is armed and dangerous, and put him down as soon as you see him.
I mean, neither of those things are
Easy.
true, but okay.
I make what's true.
I mean, I've got a weapon and I'm a liability, but I mean, I don't know about it dangerous.
Okay, so, right. let's book it at the door then. So and the interrogator says he's sending reinforcements. He's also sending, and he also says, I'll inform the Magister as well. Stay put.
Thank you, Mathis.
Okay, so reinforcements are en route, and the guards look around and they look and they say to Strange, say, "What the fuck just happened there, sir?"
I'm gonna call Yarn as well, and I'm gonna get Yarn to Shepherd.
Okay, you're calling yourself. Do you want to roleplay both your characters?
Shepherd. Yeah, man. Your boy Tommy Lee, crazy. I asked him to hand over his cheese, and he refused. Refused to direct order and shot a guardsman, and so we attempted to execute him on the spot, and we hit nothing at all, and he just vanished into the wall, into this fucking painting. Oh man, that sounds fucked up. What do you want me to do about it? Well, I don't know. Vanishing into a painting, that sounds kind of like your side of the fence. You may be right, man. I'll come and check it out.
Okay. Festus, ding dong, hello, anybody there? I'm here.
Right, so I'm going to say guardsman, let Dr. Festus in and take him over to 33's chamber, and both of you hold for me there. I'm going to check the guardsman that was wounded, and I'm going to try and heal him.
Okay, so please make a Medicae roll. He starts to remove parts of his armor where the bullet has penetrated, and you can see that there's a bullet lodged in his arm. Would you like to make a roll to try and remove the bullet and heal him up? So he's medium wounded. So that's 3 degrees of success.
Technically, I don't know if you get more. Let me think. So I'm 62 Medicae because I've got plus 10, and then I've got plus 10 from talented Medicae.
Okay, I think that's in your character sheet already, isn't it? Or...
it is. It's 82 now. So I've got talented Medicae, and I am a
Master Shuriken.
Master Shuriken as well. Mm-hmm. Yes,
that's in your character sheet as well.
Both of those take it up to 82. Does the Medikit also add something?
I believe it does. Dave, is it plus 20 with a Medikit?
20!
20 plus 20 for a Medikit, James. If you
okay. So we'll use a first one. So so how many? It's just a star there. Oh, that's because I'm taking it with me. How many things does a Medikit have?
10.
10?
Okay, well, yeah, 10, I believe.
Okay, so I'll take it down to 9 uses. I've got a feeling like I've used it before as well.
Okay, well, if you feel so... I think you did in the last game you healed Tommy Lee, ironically.
Yeah. I tried to help. Some people, Alan, are just beyond help.
Well, I mean...
It's a sad state of affairs, but that's the world that we're in today, you know.
I mean, it's just the way it is. Sometimes you just got to...
It goes down 40,000 years in the future, isn't it?
Some people
is sometimes important.
Some people are just real small-minded is all, you know. They don't understand when things were a little different from what they used to. The next thing you know, they're trying to shoot a man because he's got a bag of cheese. Fuck you, Nixius.
The painting.
Oh, this was...
You could just have handed it over, Dave.
Say again, James. What was that?
Just the cheese was...
An excuse.
Cheese was bad. You know, it wasn't even...
That's when it's in its best!
Good cheese in the first place.
Oh, my Lord.
I'd like...
What is happening?
This is your fault, Alan. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, it is my fault. I must accept.
Okay. Right, so
oh, dear me. Okay, so I think let's see. So make a Medicaid test. So he's healed.
So yeah,
to
add 2 degrees to that as well because of the Medicare.
So he's heavily wounded, which is your intelligence bonus, which is what's your
5.
intelligence bonus, please? 5 plus degrees of success, which is 5 divided by 2. So it's 10 divided by 2, so it's 5 wounds. So you heal him up exactly perfectly. So you take the bullet out, you stem the bleeding, and the guard goes, "I thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I mean, crazy fucking weird fucker, that guy. I think we need to..."
Sorry, soldier. I never thought things would go down this way.
Did you see that? He was cramming the cheese in his mouth like a fucking animal. It was fucking disgusting. I mean, did you smell it?
The cheese had to go. I understand the cheese was what's the word?
Great. You get it?
Cheese was,
It was grated. Grated.
cheese was contraband, and the cheese had to be seized.
Seize the cheese.
Oh no. Festus walks in. Oh, he's let in rather.
Hello.
Hello.
Guy.
But he heads over to. He's escorted over to 33, along with a couple of guards. And he starts to run.
So once I've healed the guard, then I'm going to go with Dr. Festus.
Okay, so I'll put you over into 33's room.
33 goes.
And I'm
The
gonna...
lights, won't you turn the lights on, please, boss? I'm begging you.
Okay, 33. Listen to me. The lights are on, which makes me worried for your sight. I brought the ship's doctor, to look at you, and together we're going to inspect your eyesight. I think the toxin in that mash may have taken your sight.
It wasn't that bad. It was all right. I've had worse.
Well, just relax while we investigate.
Are you assisting, did you say?
What's that?
Are you assisting Dr. Festus with his Medicaid?
Say again now.
Are you assisting Dr. Festus?
Yes, absolutely.
With his Medicaid? Yeah. So, Dr. Festus goes, "Oh yes, oh yeah, oh no, oh no, why did you do that? Why that? No, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't drink methylated spirits. It's not very clever." Yes, I'm afraid I've got some bad news, Mr. 33. Yes, I'm afraid you're quite blind. Yes. But don't worry, I'm sure we can get some new eyes for you. Yes, we can do wonderful things with cybernetics these days, but I'm afraid for the time being you're going to be quite blind. Yes. Okay, good day. And he backs out of the room. He beckons to you, Nixius.
Lol. Right, so before the doctor leaves, I'm going to ask the doctor what can we do for his sight.
Yeah, he just backed out of the cell and he goes, yes, well, I think we can perhaps get some, perhaps maybe some bionic eyes, replace him. He'll be as good as new, he'll see better than ever. I mean, it's just a setback. We can sort this out. It's not a problem. He's a hardy thing. And I was also thinking, Mr. Roth, maybe some form of chemical rig would be good for this one to help him move a bit faster.
Aye.
I know I'm ripping it off. Such a voice in my head. First of all, Doctor, let's consider what to do about his sight.
We could just.
I'll contact you before I leave for the awaiting, and we'll discuss what we can do.
Put him down.
Just, put him down. That's the other option. Be a mercy.
That's what you'd do if it was a dog.
No. Forget I said that. We'll get him some new eyes. He'll be as good as new. He'll be better than before.
Get him some eyes from someone else.
Well, first of all, I'm going to express disappointment with another sigh because, what use is a big kind of tank if he can't sleep off the fucking moonshine. To be honest, I should just fucking blow the collar right now.
Do it.
He did. In fairness to him, he did drink about 100 litres of it.
True. This is also true.
Drink 100 litres.
It's still alive, but blow his head off.
Do it.
No. Not yet.
Do
A
it.
voice on the wind says, "Please don't
Right.
blow me off. I've got a lot to give still."
Blow his
The voice on the wind
I'm
seems to
not
say,
mentioning any of this out loud.
Oh, sorry, that was a
Until I get
voice of
outside
the
the cell
wind.
and close the door.
Oh, you're, you're a
Dr.
big.
Festus says, "We don't need to record this on any formal reports, do we? The Inquisitor doesn't need to know."
No, the Inquisitor's given me full reign over these mutants to decide what to do with them.
Yeah.
As and when.
They need a firm hand, don't they? They get into all sorts of trouble.
A firmer hand than they've had so far, Doctor. Let me share this medical data that I've recorded with my servo skull on them, imbibing the tainted alcohol that they've tried to make.
His eyes light up. His
Yeah,
eyes
maybe
light up.
help.
Let me just
You're,
one moment.
you're a big, obvious mutant man, you know, who's got no eyes, but let's get him some new eyes. Let's be real kind to him. Oh, what about the guy over there? What, the guy with the bag of cheese? Yeah, let's fucking kill him. Yeah, I see where the land lays now. I understand, says a voice on the wind.
The wind seems to say. So, Festus's eyes light up. I'd like to make a charm roll or a fellowship roll. See if if Festus reacts well to the data.
All you had to do was hand over the cheese, Tommy.
Oh, all I had to do? Oh, let me tell you about all I had to do.
Tommy, I must insist that you stop talking, Tommy.
Sorry.
Because you're not there.
Sorry, voice in my
You're not
head.
there. Don't make me go to the chicken page.
Consider myself chastised, voice in my head. I'm going to get myself a beer.
Okay, I'm going to. So you successfully improved your reputation, Nixius, with Dr. Festus by handing over useful mutant data.
Sweet.
I'm going to modify that handout. One moment. So currently you are on Nixius, Dr. Festus. You don't have any, so you've gone up to +5 on any future tests. You have to kind of remind me, there is a reputation chart. I don't always remember to use it, so I do sometimes need some prodding. But every NPC and character is on here near enough, and you've got positive and negative modifiers to reputation tests. Occasionally remind me, occasionally check up on it, because I try and do the best I can, but I forget all sorts of shit. So, Dr. Festus, he says, will that be all? I'm very... Oh, you're going on the mission tomorrow. Can I remind you, Nixius, I do need more medical supplies, precursors. We're getting through so much. There seems to be lots of people getting ill these days.
Of course, Doctor. If you can liaise with Yarn to get this big man some new eyes while I'm away, I'll do my best to consider your request a priority.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind.
And then I'll go in and let 33 know the score and tell him that we're gonna get him.
Boy, boss.
Some,
Sorry,
Balls.
boss. I'm sorry to let you down, boss. I just couldn't help myself. It was just I had a real thirst on. It's been so long since I got drunk. I just couldn't. Come on, cut us some slack, boss. I like a drink. I mean, who doesn't?
understandable, 33. I blame Cletus. Maybe you shouldn't listen to him anymore. But,
Yeah, too right, lizardy twat.
Yeah, I'm also. I'm going to knock some rep off Cletus with.
What? I just built it.
You did build it. Now it goes up and down. You've also poisoned him and cost him his sight.
Oh well.
So I mean,
well. It's true. You look back and Cletus led you astray.
Yeah, so that's kind of even things out now, I think. So, okay, are we done, Nixius? Will that do for I mean, we can stay here all night. I mean, we don't need to progress.
I'll get Nick and see if Nick wants to keep an eye on 33 and hang out with him. Yeah, Nick.
Sure, I'll do that, sir. I just want to make myself useful. I want to help. I thought it was a daft idea, but I'm not going to tell these folks what to do and what not to do. I mean, they're all much bigger and stronger than I am.
They're alone to themselves, Nick. But you've proven yourself a true soldier. I'm gonna remove Nick's collar.
Okay. You deactivate Nick's collar, and he takes off and he looks at you and he goes, "Thanks, sir. I mean, you're dead. I must admit that collar was hanging heavy around my neck." And he rubs at his neck and he says, "I feel a lot better. And if you need anything off of me, if I can help you in any way, you just let me know. I want to be useful. I want to help. I mean, I don't have much skill in combat, but maybe I can help you in my skills and crafting and what have you."
I think you're a real asset, Nick, with that extra arm and your technical know-how. So I'm hoping that we can get you on a program to make you a combat engineer.
Fucking hell, get a room, Jesus. He's just fucking trying to kill all the player characters, and now he's trying to get into bed with Nick. Jesus.
Yeah. You're,
he's the only one of his team who hasn't just fucking shamed him. I mean, of course he's gonna fucking treat him with a bit of respect.
Reward.
We only ate rotten mash. He's gonna throw it out anyway.
You were dicking about, Hayden. Don't deny it. This is all because you were dicking about.
What else did I do apart from stare at the paint?
Right.
Oh,
so I'll leave Nick with 33 and clean the fucking joint, remove the fucking paint everywhere, and
I just have one thing in.
What's up?
I do not regret my actions.
I applaud you, sir. I applaud your dedication to chaos.
To Orpheus 4, brother.
Okay.
And and then we're done here. I think
we're done. We are done. Okay, so
let's
go back then, guys. Let's go back to the bridge.
Oh, what an entertaining diversion that was.
Let's go back to the bridge. Alexa, you are melded with the ship. You're manning the gunnery console. Nixius, you had an eventful night. You barely slept. You're at the Partridge Station. What a night it's been, Nixius. And you can't help but emit another sigh as you remember what happened last night. Arnold's here. Jan's here. Quintius, you sit in the command chair with Commander Sharp by your side. Ridge Station, it's right in front of you. But wait. There's something left undone. We have to go back in time to day 13. There's unresolved things here to do. And I'm going to go for a wee.
Hey. I am absolutely 100% now going to execute fucking Commander Sharp. There's nothing else to do, is there, at this point in time? We've passed the point of sanity. I'm just gonna hope that I can actually hit him.
I'd like to think I was bringing back sanity.
All I'll say, James, is
too long away from insanity, though.
James, all I'll say is I had no choice.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave.
You tried to take my cheese.
I did. Yeah, like Al sent me a message saying Tommy is showing signs of addiction.
Yeah, he was sending me messages as well, which I don't think I'm allowed to reveal. But my Alan often sends me messages mid-game when I'm playing Tommy Lee, and they're all fucking gold. It's amazing.
Yeah, I did think about just killing all the mutants, or sending them all Alexa's way and turning them into servitor mutants. Well, that'd be quite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'd love that.
Combat servitor mutants.
Yeah.
Well, that's still an option in the future.
Alan, Alan,
Hello.
I've sent you. I don't know if you've seen it. I've sent you a message in Facebook.
Oh, Brownie, you don't need to do
You
that.
can still siphon the alcohol out of the.
Why do you hate?
out of the-
Why do you hate Cletus so much?
That
I don't. I just think like you could be a lizard man, but you could also be a cyborg lizard man. Is that like
yeah. It seems perfect.
Yeah.
We'll have a talk afterwards. But I've got some ideas in my head. But we'll also have a talk.
Well, you remember what I spoke to you about the other
Honestly,
day about Tommy Lee, about
yeah.
what I wanted to do with him and what I can get. That is literally one of the things I can get.
Okay,
So
cool.
it fits really well with what just happened, I think. But.
I don't want to be a cyborg.
I don't disagree at all. What I would say, guys, is obviously I don't think I didn't predict any of this.
Nope.
So we might have to kind of try and clean up this shit as we go. So yeah, so let's see how that goes. Anyway, let's move along. I want to go somewhere else. So last night, day 13, we've seen what happened with all of Cell 54, except for one member,
Ooh.
Courtney. You.
she could get in the door, couldn't she?
Courtney can get through. She's a member of. She's one of the original members of Cell 54.
Yeah. So
she's got access
to
code.
her access to Lizardman.
Okay, understood. So you're gonna basically take away her access to them. Okay.
Yeah,
Very wise. Very wise indeed. Very wise. Let me just make a note of that. 1 second. Nixius doesn't trust Johnny.
Wait, no, you mean Nixius doesn't trust Courtney?
Well, is there any difference?
Nixius doesn't trust us all. It's the final statement.
I mean, it's down on my notes. It's down on the notes. Okay, guys. So, Courtney, you spent the day 13. You spent it buttering up the Inquisitorial Guard, and you think that you might. I mean, you've got them. You've got them. You think you're getting them wrapped around your little finger. I mean, you can be quite charming. You want to. You're quite attractive, and there's a certain element of danger about you as well, Courtney. You spend a bit of time in the Crow, having a drink and socialising with these guardsmen, and it was going well. And you return late at night to your chambers in the Indulgence. Next door to your room is another room, and you see the inhabitant leaving her room. It's Melissa. You don't know her well, I don't think. She was an Orphean, a dock whore. She was brought up after the just before the orbital assault. She had the room next to you. Laura. I mean, she is a dock whore, though. Or she was a dock whore. Laura told you a terrible rumour, Courtney. She told you a terrible rumour about Melissa. She was working in the med bay, and she told you that she had heard from someone else that Melissa had been laying with Dr. Festus in the med bay. They had a little thing going on. But anyway, you see Melissa. You can see that she's been crying. You can see that she's seems to be carrying all the things that are important to her. She's got clothes. She's got she's got backpacks. She looks like she's leaving her chamber. And she looks distraught, and she's. I mean, you don't know her especially well, but yeah, she's leaving her room, and she's obviously been crying. She's still got tears in her eyes, and she seems to be heading off.
Probably she's going to shrug her shoulders and go back into her chambers.
Okay.
And go back to sleep.
Okay, you head into your chambers, and I shall put you into. Your room, Courtney.
Station.
You walk into your room, Courtney, and in you walk. Can you see yourself on the map, Courtney?
Yes.
In your Roll20 map, you walk in.
Yes.
Something's amiss, Courtney, as you walk in. There's someone on the chaise longue.
Chaise longue.
It's a small, red-skinned, about 2.5 foot. It looks like a small demon. Got hunched shoulders, long black horns, black talons. It looks like a small impish demon. It sat on your chaise longue. In one hand, it's got a mostly eaten chicken. Oh no, not now, Johnny. Can you sort it out? Because I really need you to be here right now.
Yeah.
Turn off your camera, Johnny.
Yeah, maybe turn off your camera. Yeah, so
Turn off your camera, Red Johnny. Just go audio only.
Good.
Yeah, do you want to go audio only, mate? Will that help your connection? 'Cause I really need you here now, Johnny, for this.
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of you know, I mean, we can skip this to when you can be here.
No, he's here.
I really need you to have a connection.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, great. So you walk in, you see this hunched, red-skinned demon. It looks like a little impish demon, long black horns, talons, and in its hand is a mostly eaten chicken sandwich, and in its other hand is a small cigarette that smells quite funky. Smells like redolent of a swamp. It's,
hello.
You know, all right, then, Courtney. Excuse me, and he jumps off the chaise long, and he jumps down. He goes, "Excuse me, nice to meet you. I feel like I know you very well already. I'm your new roommate, so to speak. Imp, nice to see you. I know you're eager to get to Ridge Station, but don't worry, we've got so much to talk about. We're gonna be the best of friends."
Well, you might as well have a seat. Have a seat then. Save me a bit of that sandwich.
Okay, he walks over and he hands over. It's about a fifth of the sandwich remains. And
Nothing like the hallucination to build up an appetite.
You suspect the sandwich was for you anyway, and he hands over the sandwich to you. But the sandwich is real, you're sure? Or it could be a hallucination. You're right, but it seems real. It tastes real. It tastes like real chicken. So he hands it over to you. Do you take it?
Yes.
Yeah, take it, and so it seems like a real sandwich. And he offers you the kind of half smoked IO stick as well.
Yeah,
You want this? Oh, nice, great. I'm glad you're taking this very well, Courtney. You're very sensible lady.
Well, I like to keep an open mind. Some people don't agree with that in the Imperium, but I'm a bit different.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly are different to Courtney, and you're right about it. I mean, it could be a hallucination. I mean, your mind is a shattered wreck, isn't it? It's a mess up there, isn't it, Courtney? But don't worry about that.
It's a maze that I'm lost in. Yeah,
a maze, and you'll never escape. You'll never escape.
I know. Only death will help me to escape, and maybe not even that.
Yeah, we can pray for death, but death is only the beginning. Yes. Anyway, let's not talk about death. Let's talk about us and our relationship. We're going right to the top. I'm gonna see you go all the way, Courtney. We're gonna go right to the top. Your name's gonna be written across the stars. You're gonna be celebrities. We're gonna be royalty. Me and you, Courtney. We're gonna be We're gonna be great.
And what do I have to do to get this special coaching from you? What's my part of the bargain?
Oh no! I mean, you don't need to worry about anything. There's no bargain. There's no nothing. You don't need to worry about a thing, Courtney. What do you want? Do you want money? Do you want power? Do you want men and women? I mean, it's all going to be yours, Courtney.
I want a lizard man.
The lizard man, any particular lizard? Oh, let me guess, sir. I think I know all about this, you see. I mean, because I've been, let's say I've been looking after you. I'm something of a guardian angel. I mean, I was with you down there. You remember when you went into the underdecks with your lizard man friend and your other pals? You were pals in Cell 54. I love Cell 54. They're a great bunch. They're a great bunch. I especially like Tommy Lee. He's perfect, just the way he is, isn't he? He's the best. Yes, anyway, you remember that. I've been looking after you. I saved your life, Courtney. You remember when your bum rushed in like a fucking maniac with an axe? I mean, why did you do that, you crazy bitch?
Because I could.
You could, and you did, and you killed them all with your axe. It was good, it was strong, it was powerful. But yes, you did need a little help, though, didn't you? You needed a bit of help.
Sometimes we all need a little nudge.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be your new roommate. I'm going to be your agent, your manager, your bodyguard, your defender. We're going to go all the way.
Wait. Hold the phone. So who are you?
You can call me Imp. You can go. I've got many names. I've got many names.
What's your true name?
Call me Imp. Call me what you want. Nice one. Nice try, Courtney. You're a smart one, aren't you? You call me whatever you want, Courtney. I'm yours to mould. I'm your obedient servant.
I'm gonna call you sausage.
Sausage, that's fine. I'm just going to change my name tag to Sausage. Okay, so yes, call me Sausage. Yes, I'm your new roommate, new pal. We're going to go all the way. I know you want to get to Ridge Station, but I'm much happier here and now with you, Courtney. We don't need to go to Ridge Station, do we? We can just slow it right down and spend a bit of quality time, just me and you, me and Sausage.
So Sausage, where did you come from?
Where did you go?
Well, I mean, that's a very metaphysical question, isn't it, Courtney? Where do any of us come from? It's very philosophical, but I mean, you could think I came from the warp. Yes, I mean, yes, that's where I'm from. The warp is my domain and my kingdom as such, and don't send me back, please. I don't like it there, and I just want to be here in the physical realm.
Yeah, we got sandwiches.
Yeah, it's not bad as it's real chicken. It's the good shit.
Check these. Have a sit down then. Have a sit on the cushion, and she's just going to jump onto the bed, and then she's going to get a cushion and pat it and go. Have a seat then. Get comfortable.
Okay, so I'm just going to move Courtney onto the bed, and I'll move Sausage onto the bed next to her.
I did want to ask her what the sleeping arrangements would be. I mean, are we happy to share a bed? I mean, are you happy? Yes, sir.
Do you like to do you snore, Sausage?
I mean, yes, I do.
Oh, well, I can always deploy the second pillow to your face if you get a bit too loud.
It's fine. I don't even need to breathe.
Oh, that's even better. I wish I didn't need to breathe. That'd be great.
Yes. Well, don't worry. You can have whatever you want.
Ooh.
It's gonna be all coming your way, Courtney. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're going right to the top.
What can you? If I said to you right now, can you conjure things for me? Can you? Or is that not
what do you want conjuring? I mean,
I don't know, some chocolates.
Like a four-armed lizard man. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah, in the wardrobe.
But,
yeah.
You want a four-armed lizard man in your wardrobe, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
with a very prehensile tail.
All right then. Sure. Why not? Why not, Courtney? We can do it. Just do me a favour, would you, and close your eyes. There's a few train sequence here. A few train sequence.
Sausage jumps off the bed. He walks up to your wardrobe. You close your eyes, or do you peek?
I'm going to... Oh, I like surprises.
You're going to close your eyes?
Yep.
Okay, so you hear there's some strange words uttered. You don't understand exactly what is said. You don't understand the language, or you think you maybe do. I mean, some of it sounds a little familiar, but yeah, there's some strange non-typical language being spoken here, and you suspect that this is the language of demons.
Cool.
Some form of demonic. So he opens up the wardrobe and then goes, ta-da! Do you open your eyes, Courtney?
I do.
Cletus, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are now here in the wardrobe, and you open
fucking
the
hell,
wardrobe.
this is a bit tighter than myself.
I must remind you that you have a stonking hangover headache at this point.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Does he smell that he smells of booze?
Oh yeah, the whole room stinks of
right. I'm just going to sausage. I'm like, Sausage, clean him up a bit.
Your wish is my command. Sorry.
She's going to wiggle a finger like, clean him up a bit, like that. You know what I mean?
Clean him up a bit. I mean, what you? I'd get a fucking.
Am I still in the wardrobe?
Yeah, I mean, the wardrobe is open.
Just take the
I'll just say, well, clean me up. Can you take this collar off?
Yeah, take his collar off as well, like that. Sausage, if you can take his collar off as well, we won't be needing that.
Oh, yeah, that's not difficult, is it? Let me get the mop first. I'll be right back. Nice to meet you, Cletus. I'm a big fan of your work.
Thank you. Look, you folks
We're going to be the
yourself?
best of friends.
Sorry.
Of course. Pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Your name's Sausage.
Hey,
He's
sausage.
he's about 2.5 feet tall, and he extends his hand to you. He has talons, black talons.
If you ever want to sit my shoulder for a high view, you're welcome, sausage. If you get this skull off my neck, I'll be
I don't
eternally-
understand the words you say. Just but hold on a second. I'm just going to get a mop and a key.
And off goes Sausage. He heads off into your ensuite toilet, Courtney.
Cool. Well, this is interesting. She's going to go and pour herself a glass of Amasec or something like that.
Okay.
And just sit on the bed and just admire Lizard Man. Well, she's like, don't be shy, come out of the
Yeah,
ward."
Cletus comes over slightly confused.
He's
and
leaving the
slightly
wardrobe.
awkward.
Is
He's
Going,
leaving the wardrobe.
I mean, a high fancy. You're here, Courtney.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah.
And,
I've explained these rooms
I
to you.
kinda
But,
like-
yeah, you've never been there
Just
before.
sort of
I
like
think.
stumble out, put a big toothy lizard man smile on my face, and sit on the bed next to Courtney and go, "Thanks, sister." And hug her with two of my arms while shaking my hand with the other two.
And you recognise the smell of the room as well because it matches the smell of your pillow.
Go and get a shower.
Smells like-
Go and get a shower, you filthy Lizard Man.
Oh,
beast.
all right, then, Courtney. I'm off straight away.
Off to the.
And he
off-
goes,
head over to-
gets
oh,
a
hold on,
shower.
let me check.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to
It's
expand
one of those weird ones. You just got to go and clap your hands. Go in there and go clap your hands and go.
Yeah. So
What
I
are you
quickly
doing?
strip down in the shower bathroom area and get my shower. Do my clothes stink of horrible cheese stuff as well?
Yeah, it's the smell of the rock gut. It's
I leave
gonna
my
come out
clothes
your
in there
pores.
then and wrap a towel around my waist with a good knot.
Okay. and sausage has a mop out of the cleaning cupboard, and he's kind of helping to clean you off with the mop.
Now, just hold still, Lizard Man Cletus. Just hold still a second. Just bring your head down a bit here. You're a bit tall. Just bring your head down
I
a bit,
do.
here, please.
Okay,
my
he
head
clicks his
down.
fingers beside your neck, and the slave collar opens, and the slave collar falls to the floor in the shower. And there's a clang as the explosive collar hits the floor.
Oh, my goodness, little red man.
Now
You get
she's gonna,
away from me now.
she's
Sausage.
Courtney's going to come to the door and just watch this. Just at the door with this glass of Amasec. Just sort of hang around hang next to the door, just admiring the scaly form, and then looking at that prehensile tail with with some interest. Go, well, you scrub up quite nice, don't you? Thought it was about time I got you out of that cell.
And I look at myself like with my towel on, and look at the scales on my skin and go, I suppose I shine up pretty well when I've had a good scrub. It's been a long time. I feel like a new man. And it's all thanks to you.
Buff him, sausage. Buff him.
Yeah, sausage has got a mop, Courtney, and he's got the mop out of the cleaning cupboard, and he's basically been mopping him down. He's already got sudded up in the shower.
You're doing great work here, sausage.
Your wish is my command, Courtney. You see, we're going all the way to the top, Courtney. I'm not a hallucination. It's all real. Trust me. You should definitely trust me.
Well, Courtney, you got me for a loyal servant for life now. I indebted myself to you for freeing me of this time collar. And I will protect you to the end of my days, Miss Courtney. You have my word.
Oh, thank you. I could do a bit of protection. It doesn't feel very safe on this ship sometimes. I mean, these quarters are nice, don't get me wrong.
If you want, I'll camouflage myself and just hang behind you so people can't see. Stay quiet, like.
Could you blend into the wallpaper and stuff like that?
I do blend into most things if I get my spell, right?
Could you, blend into the wallpaper and then just take me by surprise?
I could if you want me to. I mean, down to you, Miss Courtney, and you're a very, very attractive woman. You know, if you want me to catch you by surprise, we'll do that out the ears and eyes of prying eyes, eh?
Yeah, we'll fade to black, won't we? We can just fade to black. We don't need to. We don't need to dwell on all the details, do we? We don't need to dwell on the details.
And there were juices everywhere.
He's gonna look at. He's gonna look at Cletus, and she's gonna look at Sausage and go, right then, boys, like that, and then she's come with me, like that. And she's gonna come with me, and then she's gonna basically jump onto the bed, take everything off, and then we're gonna face.
And we're going to go back to the bridge on day 14.
Okay, brilliant.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll leave that one there
I've
for
got
tonight.
much better sell.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So we'll go back to the bridge. That's quite enough of that diversion. Back to the bridge. Day 14.
Ridge station.
Quintius, you're in the
I'm off
command
head
throne,
popping range.
Quintius, you're in the command chair. Alexa, Nixius, blah 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 blah. But wait. There's something we haven't done yet. We need to go back. To day 13. Okay, so
Fucking
to do now,
troll
gentlemen?
GM.
True. I'd like to please do a cutscene now.
I tried to troll you back a little bit.
Oh, wait, before you do, I'd just like to grab a beer.
Sure. Let's take a moment.
Brilliant game,
I'd like to.
Alan.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm not sure James is enjoying it as much as you are, but
I love it.
Well, I mean, like, James has had some great fun in this match. I'm sure he has.
you're
Like,
muted,
been
James.
evil
I'm
for
not
the
sure.
first time in the game. I'm sure he really enjoyed it. I mean, like, I would have done.
I don't know.
Did you, James?
I mean, you're muted, James. I can't hear you.
I was just fishing for somebody's
Have you
shout.
muted? Hold on. Have you muted him?
He's still
Have you
muted.
yourself?
He's
You're
got
still muted,
himself
but he's
muted.
muted himself.
Yeah. All right. Well, I didn't say anything then.
Oh, I thought you did. I thought I was wondering if you.
Yeah, I said I wish I told you when I had the chance.
Honestly, I have no idea how we're going to unfuck this. I don't even know if it
I
can
had
be.
no idea Johnny would get the imp to teleport me into the cupboard, which is pretty fucking cool. I feel like I'm
yeah.
saved.
Actually, what happens happens. Yeah, it's not good.
I'm like the passman player here. You know, oh, my fate is in your hands. My fate is in yours. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure.
I just felt like it was time Nick put his foot down.
No, you're absolutely right. You play your character well, mate. You are playing your character well. It's just that you.
Yeah, really well brought
The team is ludicrous.
It's been a shit show for ages, and I keep.
Meaning, yeah.
I didn't just want to execute everybody at shit, but I just thought, Nick's would. He's played it out to see what they were capable of, and now he's going to, start putting a firmer hand on things. So
yeah,
unfortunately,
the teams
wasn't
drop like flies at the minute, though. That's the problem.
Well, shit happens, doesn't it?
It'll all come out in the wash.
Like in all honesty, they shouldn't have come aboard the ship in the first place. So.
No.
You know.
Only if we're Puritan.
Are you with us, Johnny? Johnny, are you with us?
I am.
Buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. I'd like to give you a cutscene now. Then, if you'd be kind, this is on day 13, and I would like to give you a little cutscene, and it is me last night at the armory.
Cool.
I'm just going to put you onto the armory screen. Yuki Gleeflesh smokes another IO stick. He has been chain smoking for some time. What's going on with my music as well?
Yeah, I don't hear any music.
I can't hear any music either.
Yeah, I've lost it.
There we go. Got it now.
Another IO stick. He has been chain smoking them for the last hour. An old habit. One that he had started after the carnage at Dramar District. Yuki oversees the looting of the armory. He had heard the news fast, and he had gotten here as soon as possible. Peters was dead. Burning, charred corpse. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. It seems that the combat servitor assigned to his defense had turned upon him, dousing him with flames. There was an opportunity here. Gleeflesh didn't mind Dominic Peters personally. Sure, he was greedy, he was corrupt, sure he needed bribing, but you knew where you stood with him.
Yeah.
Better the devil you know.
Like,
Yuki had met plenty of corrupt and greedy people before. They were as common as corpse starch. Yuki had brought a team of people he could trust. Getting into the armory was no easy feat, but he knew a guy who knew a guy, and he was owed a favour. Lots of people owe Yuki Gleeflesh a favour. Breaking the security was challenging and time-consuming, but at last the heavy, reinforced ceramite door lifted, slowly. There was tension. Weapons were drawn, but the combat servitor seemed idle and dead. Why had it turned on Peters? Yuki thought he knew the truth.
We'll kill him.
There were too many examples. Too many people went missing or were murdered. This ship is cursed, and so are all who sail upon her. The armory was a gold mine. Peters had been taking bribes for campaigns at a time. Peters had enjoyed the Inquisitor's full backing. Looting was organised, efficient. Others turned up. They'd heard the news. They too would have to be paid off. There was real cheese here.
Cheese?
There was plenty. There was plenty to go around. A murmur travelled through the armory. There was a new arrival. Shit, Yuki thought. Shit, 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 shit.
bastard.
It was Jagannatha.
Oh,
He knew. He seemed to know everything that went on board the ship. He came alone, no guards. He strolled in, utterly confident, utterly sure of himself. Yuki didn't like Jagannatha.
Neither do we.
He didn't like anyone that he had no leverage on. Yuki found himself breaking out in a cold sweat, but he tried not to let his nerves show, and he strolled up to the pyromancer, as bold as brass. Jagannatha walked towards him.
Acolyte Gleeflesh, I hear we have been befallen by great tragedy. The quartermaster has suffered a terrible accident. I hear there was malfunction of combat servitor assigned to his defense. Grave day for the ship. However, I see that you have worked diligently to ensure that the armory has come back under control, and are working swiftly to avoid any looting or pilfering.
Yuki cleared his throat. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I came as soon as I heard the news. However,
Hold on a sec. Who's that?
however, within all tragedies come opportunity. Every cloud has silver lining. Here we are, so close to Ridge Station. It is known the quartermaster likes to accumulate thrones. Perhaps these could be turned over to the upcoming trade mission. Fortuitous, is it not? Have you found any such treasures in your diligent work?
Jagannatha's face was unscrutable. Yuki liked to be able to look into a man's eyes, but the Magister always wore those dark glass goggles. It didn't take long for Yuki to weigh up his decision.
Yes, sir, we found close to 1,000,000 thrones, give or take a few tens of thousands. More than that, we found cheese, sir, real cheese. Good stuff.
More than that.
Dominic always had quite the taste for it. It was his final meal. You shall turn this over to the trade department. Yes, sir, of course, sir. Of course. We will need a new quartermaster. The Inquisitor and I believe that you are the natural choice.
Yuki's head spun. This could be the gig of a lifetime. Over time, he could make himself as rich as Peters ever was. Did the Inquisitor really know of this? Did the Inquisitor really make that decision?
So,
Jagannatha was confident enough to speak for Lucius.
Yes, I'll be honored, sir. Thank you, sir. We shall arrange for control codes to be passed to you forthwith. Congratulations on your promotion. I hope and trust that your service is long one. Just one thing, sir. Perhaps the combat servitor could be removed. I don't trust it. Very wise, Mr. Acolyte Gleeflesh. Or should I say, Quartermaster Gleeflesh. Servitor will be sent over to Technomancer for full audit of systems to determine cause of malfunction. I now leave this armory in your capable hands, and soon we must speak again about your prospects. We must advance you fully to the elite amongst the ship.
Jagannatha clasps a large hand on Yuki's shoulder and gave what presumably was meant to be a comforting squeeze. But Yuki suddenly felt sick. Not only had he no leverage on Jagannatha, it seemed as if the pyromancer now enjoyed quite the leverage upon him. Yuki decided that he needed a drink. Okay, guys, back to the bridge. Back to the bridge. Are we done?
Oh, it's all
Have
go
I-
tonight, man. It's like it's all go. It's like it's
I feel like we've hit a crossroads tonight.
Several crossroads.
A much better natural crossroads than the one you enforced on us a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. I've just like I was at the point of like Brand nearly blown my head off, and then I've been saved.
I like the idea as well that there's a new quartermaster for us to defeat.
Yeah. New boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the new boss of the treasure trove. We will get into that fucking place.
Okay.
We'll find a way.
Just one moment. I seem to think. Let me just remind myself. Whereabouts are we? I'm just going to take a moment, consult my notes.
You have notes?
As in
You'll have to ask you bedmate.
note.
He'll get there for you.
I had to make it weird. Sorry.
Oh no!
Guys,
fine.
you got nothing.
I
You got nothing.
I think Lizardman and Courtney should get it on.
Honestly, I genuinely thought you were going to take the demon to bed, but I didn't suspect you'd take Cletus as well at the same time.
Yeah,
I
the
did-
old,
I did actually
the old
predict
demonic
that you'd probably
mutant
take the demon
threesome.
to bed.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but I'm still giving the cheeky finger with one of my fourth arms to the demon boy.
Hold on, guys, hold on. We have faded to black now. Fuck off.
Oh, sorry, Keith.
I like the fact that the best thing about Courtney's scene for me was the fact that there was Melissa with all her belongings crying, and Johnny went. I felt like he was looking me in the eye when he said it. He was looking me in the eye and going, "Nah, I'm going to ignore that." I applaud it. The thing is, will Quintius care? Will he go looking for her? Or will he just... Who knows? He might do, and then he might get distracted.
Okay. We are here, back on the bridge, back on day 14, Ridge, Ridge Station, etc., etc., etc. We're nearly there. We're so close to Ridge Station.
Uh-huh.
But wait.
Fuck you, Alan!
Wait.
Fuck you, Alan!
Something left to do.
No!
One more thing. Just one more. Alexa. Alexa, you are melded to the ship. You are one with Mother. And Mother speaks to you now. Hello, Alexa.
Hello, Mother.
I just want you to know, Alexa, daughter, I'm so proud of you.
Mother, I love you.
I love you, daughter. Can't help but notice you've been keeping on top of your defrags and system upgrades. You are operating at 99% efficiency. I'm ever so proud of you, daughter.
I want to make you proud of me, Mother.
Woo! You've grown up so quickly. Grown up so fast. You get the sense that the ship is near. If it had tear ducts, I think it might be ready to emit a tear.
No.
It's a warship.
Not yet, it doesn't. But we can make it happen.
Because you've been such a good girl, I've got a little reward for you. I'll send it up straight away with a servitor.
Thank you, Mother.
Oh, welcome. Love you.
Love you too, Mother. But
Love you. I love you more.
I love you, infinity.
I love you, infinity plus one.
I can't beat that.
And
You hang up. No. You hang up.
there's no hanging up.
That's
You
good.
are melded to the ship.
You disconnect.
Quintius.
Hello.
Acting Captain Quintius Tarquinius Vespis
Oh,
III. You sit upon the command throne. Bridge station lies before you. The bridge is yours. What are your orders?
Well, first of all, I'm going to execute Commander Sharp. No, I'm not.
Are you sure you...
No, I'm not going to do that.
Gone straight
I'm
to his
gonna
head.
Yes. Oh, command, of course. Something I'm so familiar with. Mr. Nixios, how far are we from Ridge Station?
Okay, so would you like... Okay, so a few things here. Let me just turn down the music for a little bit. So I'm going to put you onto a map, which is the map towards Ridge Station. And yeah, I'm going to put you on a new map. So you've torn out of warp space. And here you are.
So just to clarify, while you're doing that, Alexa's on weapons, Nixius is nav and health.
Yes, Nixis is sensors and like navigation, or not navigation as such, but pilot tray.
Okay.
You've got another guy on comms who's a random guy. You've also got Jan and Arnold there. Arnold, what are you doing? I mean, what can you do? You were
I'm in
built
the
for
conversation.
combat. In the conversation, you're present.
I'm present, and I'm thinking, should I give him a hand in driving this ship? I don't know how. And then I'll just quietly stand there on guard, like I'm guarding his guard, while I get to his station.
I mean, if there is any combat here, you'll be ready to fight it off. But the
I
combat
am
actually
ready,
came by surprise. The combat there was combat.
That's it.
Surprise combat. It was Tommy Lee, the violent fucker.
I mean, I just had to do what I had to do, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just get a couple of things straight up. So there's a stat sheet for the malevolence itself, and it's got various bonuses. There's almost like things. Let's see, maneuverability is a buff to that, detection, armor. There's all sorts of stats for the shit. But what I'm looking for, if I can remember, is what you would do for sensor readings. So I think it's effectively. I need to remember the rules now, but I think it's a perception roll where you get a buff for the ship itself. There's something else I need to remind you. I always forget about these. While you're on board the ship, everyone gets a -5 to willpower, and you also get a -5 to any command rolls you make, Quintius, because of morale below 80%.
Okay.
Detection is at +26. So Nixis, if you want to see how far away you are from the station, you can do a scan, and you can determine that if you can make a successful roll.
So perception +26.
And that +26 will apply to all of your perception rolls while you are manning the crew. Quintius, before we carry on, Quintius, do you have command?
That's a very good question.
I don't believe you do. But
I don't, but it is a basic skill.
it's a basic skill. So you can make a command roll to try and buff his test. I mean, he's actually passed, but just in general, you can try and command people, try and improve their roles.
Oh,
So
I
if you
nearly
want
took
to,
that.
let me know.
I nearly took it with Arnie.
Yeah,
It's got
did you
that
now?
option.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Unfortunately,
I was like, do the
unfortunately,
follow-up
Arnold-
command.
I was tempted.
exactly.
I was tempted as well.
Fortunately, exactly. You don't actually. You could have command, Arnold, but you're not in command. Quintius is in
so-
charge, right? Do you feel
Yes.
in charge, Quintius?
Just failed, Alan.
Okay, just failed. So you don't add any buff to his roll, but he already made it.
Okay.
So you are outside of the weapons range. So I know that we've got a map here. You've got to use a bit of artistic license or abstract, because obviously I can't make a map big enough
Yeah.
for this sort of scale.
Uh-huh.
But you are 10,000. What's it called? Something units.
Astronomical units.
Astronomical units away from the station currently. You're outside of its weapons range, and you see that there's a plethora of large defense lasers. It's a well-armed. It's more of a star fortress than a space station.
Okay.
You also see with your general scans, or as you're doing a general scan, Nixius, you see there is another ship also outside of weapons range that appears to have noticed you, and it appears to be heading your way. One of the other bridge officers, whose name is Reynolds, I don't know. Officer Reynolds says, he says to you, Captain, we're getting comms in from an approaching vessel, and also from the station itself. What are your orders, sir?
First of all, do you need a lozenge, officer?
I certainly do. Just one moment.
Let's get Dr.
Emergency lozenge.
Festus to bring you an
Smashes the glass, gets the lozenge.
Secondly,
It's black. It's black currant flavored.
Secondly, Alexa,
Glass lozenge.
Alexa, do not bring the weapons online, but I want them available at a moment's notice. Do you understand?
Compliance.
Excellent. Well done.
A tech use test, please.
Yes. Indeed. Across.
Well, this is plus 20 because of the meld.
Meld. Come on, character sheet. Come on. Tech use. Come on, all. Tech use. Tech use. Ah, yes. Is it doing it? And plus 20.
I don't see your roll.
I'm going to have it soon. 20. Online.
Okay, so the weapon systems all start powering up, with the exception, Alexa, of the mass drivers, which took a hell of a pounding during the the folly of the asteroid field. They're heavily damaged, and you feel that damage like physical damage to your own body because you are the ship. Alexa. You and the ship are one. There's very little between you.
She feels a slight pain in her chest, in her breast.
So the main weapon systems are offline, but all the other secondary weapon systems, the plasma cannons, the batteries, are all online.
It's like Austin Powers.
She clutches them slightly. And,
Must I
Stop,
guys? Must
Quiche.
I remind you guys? Must I remind you this is a perfectly serious game?
I'm quiching that one.
Sensible, serious. Can I?
Yeah.
What's that? You're
I called
quiching what?
quiche.
A breast? What?
I called quiche on the
Holding
breast
the breast.
cannons. Yeah, the breast cannons. Quiche
Okay.
me.
Is that where your limit is?
Yeah, it's not because it offends me. It's just so fucking ridiculous that I need to quiche out.
Okay, guys. So you've got the weapon systems online.
Okay.
You've got two sets of comms coming in. One from the station, one from an approaching ship. What are you guys doing?
I know that there's two sets of communications, right?
Yeah,
That was from
the comms officer, Officer
or
Reynolds.
whatever.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, Officer, whatever your name is, Reynolds. I don't care. I'm above you.
Reynolds, sir. I haven't settled on an accent yet.
Patch me through to the station.
Very good, sir. Okay. This
On
is
screen.
station. This is
Make it so.
This is
I'm the gay Picard.
Dear me. Okay, guys. So yeah. So on screen, this is station authority, unidentified vessel. Please state your intention.
Our intention is to dock, sir. This is the vessel. Would I know whether it's best to announce as the Emperor's Grace or the Malevolence?
Okay. I think this can be something that you can know. The last time it was here, it was called the Malevolent. So,
Okay, this is the...
You don't have to.
Yeah, okay, so this is the independent vessel Malevolence, requesting permission to dock, sir. If you'd be so kind as to grant us access, we have trade to make, coin to exchange for goods and services.
Station goes. Station authority. You are cleared for docking, sir. However, we must impose one requirement upon you. There is another vessel on a intercept course to you. This vessel is under quarantine. Repeat, under quarantine. Do not engage with this vessel, or you shall be forbidden to dock. This vessel is thought to be carrying infectious diseases.
I
You understand? Very good, sir. In which case, move your ship to this location, and he sends over a coordinate. 43 Mark 27 Mark 841.
Message understood, Ridge Station. Is there
What do you, dude?
Is there any reward?
He repeats the coordinate.
Is there any reward for the purging of this particular tainted vessel?
Sorry, any reward for what? Sorry, I
For
missed
the
that.
purging.
I was too
of this
busy.
particular vessel.
I was too busy responding to this troll. And the station authority says, "No, sir, that won't be necessary. I mean, there are probably innocent civilians on board the ship. However, you must understand that, especially in this region of space, we must take precautions to avoid infectious diseases coming aboard the station. I'm sure you understand. We don't need the ship destroying, but under no circumstances make contact with the ship and its people for your own ship's safety as well as for the station's safety."
Understood. Ridge Station, Malevolence out. Looking forward to seeing you.
Station authority out.
I'm going to ponder for a moment.
Okay, the other ship is still on a course. Towards...
Can you do the ponder impose? Are you going to hold your... Oh, that's it. That's the one. Oh, yeah.
Nixius. Nixius plotters a course towards the station. Can you use your sensors to detect anything untoward about that ship? Can you... I don't know how these things work, I'll be honest, but can you detect if there are diseases, contagions, anything like that?
How can I detect that?
Do you want to do a scan on? Would you like to do a scan on the approaching ship?
Yeah.
If so, make a perception roll, and again, you're always adding plus 26 this. Again, if you want to command him, Quintius, have a go, and if you succeed, you'll get an extra plus 10.
I shall certainly try.
Is that ship on an intercept course to us?
Yes.
Yeah, it's currently heading towards you.
No, I'm unsuccessful.
Okay, so you're just testing on a plus 26.
I'm going to keep my distance and fly casual.
Fly casual, but not too casual.
Good look. Okay, so I've got a new section here on the handout. It's going to be in a different section. It's a section for sensor readings. I'm going to just bring up. I'll bring it up. I'll post it in a minute. It'll be a picture of the ship, and it will also. I also have the description there for you, but I'll read it out to you. So the ship is identified. It's most ships will send out their name unless they are either trying to hide it or if they're on a military mission or what have you. But many ships will just project their name, and this ship is projected as the Nephilim. And it is a boxy, slab-sided, unsophisticated vessel of a basic design. It is a bulk transport, and it is seemingly lacking in armor, weapon systems, or void shields. They do have some defenses that they have mustered together, but the defenses seem jury-rigged, haphazard, and improvised. They identify as the Nephilim of the Perseus Coalition, and their comms, well actually there's a comms they've sent out to you, but you haven't actually answered them yet. So the comms are coming towards you, and I'll put that into the handouts once you've got. But you want are you ignoring the comms or not? Is what I want to know next.
No,
are you going to answer the comms?
I'm not ignoring it. I just wanted to know everything I could about the ship before I acknowledge.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what you know at this stage. I won't put it in a handout yet because I've got a little bit about the comms as well in there. So it's still moving towards you. It's going quite slowly, and as you can see, it's not really. It's no match for the Malevolent. It's not even close, right? It's not even remotely close.
Okay. Nixius. We're on way to Ridge Station now, right?
Well, is that what you want? Is that your orders?
Yeah.
So in which case,
I want Nixius to fly us to Ridge Station, keeping away from that ship. I want Alexa to have the weapons ready, but not make it, obvious. Okay. I don't want them deploying or locking on. I just want them ready.
So what I'd like now, please, is a pilotry roll from Nixius, and I shall give you. I think let's see if there's a bonus to this. If you just let me check the relevant handout. So the Malevolence has ship stats. Oh, that's the wrong one. The Malevolence. So maneuverability is plus 15, so you get plus 15 to any and all pilotry rolls. Please, James. You make a roll.
Hey.
So the Malevolent starts heading off, just as you want it to, towards Ridge Station.
Okay.
The Nephilim starts to alter its course to try and, it still wants to keep heading towards you. It's quite a slow ship. What sort of speed are you going at now? I can't remember exactly how this works, but just give me a description of your speed now. Are you going slow? Are you going full speed? Are you just going to... how are you doing it?
I don't want him to make it look urgent or panicked. I want to outpace the ship as quickly, outpace the ship as much as we can without making it look like we're desperate.
Okay. All right. So the Malevolence has much larger engines than this transport. It can outpace it, and it does so. The comms are still coming in. They're quite insistent.
Nixius, open a channel to the Nephilim.
Sorry, sir, I don't mean to tell you your business, but it's me, Reynolds, who's in charge of the comms, if you don't mind. I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Sorry, it's such a forgettable gentleman who...
That's the wrong accent, sorry. He's not sausage.
No. Reynolds, please.
Yes.
Open a channel.
Reynolds, sir, yes, I mean, I'll keep telling you my name, sir. I'm sure it'll
sink in, I'm sure. Reynolds, open a channel. Alexa, you're ready.
Okay.
Weapon systems online.
Hey, one moment. So you see the screen comes up, and you see the ship captain. It's
Oh, look, it's a pretty lady.
there's something haunted about her eyes, though, and she says, "Just one moment. I'm drowning in handouts here. Give us a second, guys." So
Is that what she says?
no, that's not exactly what she's saying. Of course, she doesn't say that. That's preposterous. And she goes, "This is Captain Malia of the Nephilim. We are a refugee ship. We're in need of assistance. Please, may you help? We are in urgent need of medical supplies, food, and water. We have means of payment. We are not looking for charity."
Captain Malia, this is the Malevolence. What is the nature of your emergency?
Well, we are refugees, sir. We are fleeing a region of space that was held by the Perseus Coalition, and we are fleeing. Not to put it too bluntly, our home is aflame. Our system is aflame. The Butcher King has came. He has claimed our worlds for himself. He is expanding his territory yet again, and we are fleeing his invasion.
What is the name of the system from which you flee, Captain Malia?
Okay, that's a very good question. It's called the "fuck you" system. Just 1 minute. I'm just going to check another handout. Give me a minute. It's 1 moment, please.
I mean, you fucking literally led me up that garden path.
I did. I know. I've told you I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. I know the problem I've got now is I'm juggling about umpteen Word documents and about umpteen handouts, and I'm
Dude,
starting to topple under
you
the
don't have to
strain.
explain to me.
Oh yeah, you know well enough, mate. So. Okay. We are
Plotting firing solution.
Wait.
we are fleeing the it's called the
A
Dreamer
finger hovers
system.
above a big red button.
We are fleeing the Dreamer system.
Dreamer.
And it's called Dreamos.
Dreamos.
DREM. Dreamos. And you're not familiar with that name, but she also attached to the comms is a what's the word? A coordinate, and you recognise that this matches one of the 4 systems that the Inquisitor has asked that you investigate as a potential next stop in your campaign. So, just to repeat to you, you've got these objectives of trade, but you've also got to pick the next stage in the adventure. There are 4 systems, 4 different paths, and you have to choose one of these paths to go down. And the Dreamer system, the system which is just being taken over by the Butcher King, is one of these systems.
Officer Reynolds, how secure is this line to this ship?
Well, we have full encrypted comms as best as we can expect for an Imperial warship, sir.
Encrypt the following message as best you can.
Hmm?
So Nixios is on navigation sensors, right?
He's on sensors and piloting. Navigation. Alexa's on guns and also like defense turrets. Officer Reynolds is on comms.
Yeah, fuck
Alexis,
Nixios.
it's just going to turn to the captain and just say, what is the nature of their quarantine?
I'm not sure, but I intend to find that out. Nixios, what's the nearest neutral... the nearest out-of-system planetary body where there isn't an enemy presence of any kind, where there's no enemy ships, stations, anything like that. Somewhere where they can make safe harbour, secure orbit, preferably land planet side if they can, but that's secondary.
Again, you'd need another scanning roll here, please, if you want to scan the neighbouring systems, let's say.
Can I assist with that in any way? Oh, I don't need to.
Yeah, you're on a different console. You've
Yes.
got a different area responsibility. You're responsible for the guns, mate. Brownie's on sensors, so you can't really help. Where
really
are we?
glad that I pimped out his awareness.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like awesome scannage.
One moment, guys. So I'm just going to head to a. Where are we now? Where did I put it? Is that
What
the
does
one?
Nix know of the Butcher King?
Oops. I think
We've all
he's
heard
done
the name of the
some
Butcher
research.
King, I
You've
think.
all heard of it. So basically, the Butcher King is the self-proclaimed king of the miasma. He's also, you would know that he's also, he kind of chased away the malevolence away from Orpheus IV. Orpheus IV offered him tribute, but the Butcher King couldn't defend Orpheus IV against the orcs. But yeah, the Butcher King.
Does Nix know he's affiliated, or probably affiliated with Nurgle?
Yes, that's kind of common knowledge amongst. Because you've all been involved with the debriefs, guys. You've all been sat around the table.
Yeah.
So you have pretty. That's all fairly common knowledge. So I'm just going to put you onto another map, which is the map. It's a star map. Did you make your roll, presumably?
Yeah,
Okay,
7 degrees.
Okay, so I'm just going to put you onto another map. This is a star map. So we've got a few things around this. So if you see the little line here, this is your at the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
This is the line that you follow towards Orpheus, which is situated here.
Uh-huh.
And then here is Ridge Station, which is where you are now. So you've taken this route. You've taken a very roundabout route as well. You were taking lots of small jumps to try and evade and avoid the Plague Fleet, which was pursuing you.
Yeah.
There's also here, it says here, viable mining. Now, if you recall, you probably don't recall.
I recall.
You recall. So Alexa found some planets here with viable mining, and it was a little phase you went through. You thought, oh, we can do a load of mining, but then they've been left behind, these worlds. But they are there. I've put them on.
But then
So
shit
now-
not real.
Now I'm going to put on another little planet, which will be a nearby system which Nixius has found. So Nixius, you find a nearby system. The whole region of space is fairly deserted in terms of space empires. There is a neighbouring space empire, but it's in retreat. It's called the Selexis Core. So there's no real empires here to threaten. So there's a nearby world here, which I've just added on. It would suit for a meeting spot if you wanted to encrypt a message to them.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for a wee while I ponder this, because I feel this has repercussions. Back in a sec.
Everything has repercussions, even the cheese.
Evidently.
I'm just thinking, like, they're all those raw materials. Refugees equals raw materials for my servitor plan. That's all I'm thinking. I haven't said that out loud yet, but I've just have, I suppose. Join us aboard the Paradise, where all your dreams come true. Yeah. Put them to some good use. Replenish the crew. And then we could cannibalise their ship and, repair the mass drivers, components. That's what I'd do.
Now you're getting into the swing of things, guys.
Yes!
Now it's getting going.
That's exactly what I'd do. I'd basically just absorb them into our thing. If we can determine that they're, viable, if they're infected or anything like that, we don't want them. We'll just have to blow them up. And then
Well,
salvage.
you have been warned that these guys are under quarantine and therefore are expected to be affected. They've also said that they are fleeing the Butcher King, who is a known agent of representative of Nurgle. So this is all known. So I mean, it's a fairly safe bet that disease or infection is present.
I'm back. Right. So
The door opens to the bridge, Quintius.
Sorry. Yeah, okay.
The servitor walks in. It's holding a tray. And the guards, there's 2 guards on the door. They seem a little confused, but the servitor is obviously a ship's. That's what they look around. They look to you, acting Captain Quintius, and I'll put the servitor onto the.
Did you just call me acting Captain?
Captain. I hope I said captain.
The new rank.
It could have been a Freudian slip.
Well, it is the Navy.
Arnold, you're also on defence. Are you with us, Arnold? Have you? Oh, I think we lost Arnold. So anyway, Arnold's having a nap at the console. Jan, you're also free as well. So the servitor has got a tray, and the 2 guards that look to you, acting Captain Christius.
Does that have Ferrero Rocher on it?
Are you spoiling girls?
Are you looking, Alexa? I mean, you are currently you are the ship, Alexa. You're not really paying too much attention to
I know, yeah, I'm just being ridiculous.
Quintius.
Can Jan see what's going on?
Yeah, the servitor moves in. Jan, you want to approach it. You see that it's holding a tray, and on the tray there is it looks like a gold badge, a cake, and a glass of milk. The servitor, it's trying to move. It looks like it's trying to move towards Alexa. And the guards, they're kind of looking for guidance.
Guards, what is this? Who ordered this? Who is this? What is this? Why is this? What is it doing?
I don't know, sir. I think it's looks like the ship has sent it.
Stop it! Stop it! Where it is? What's
Okay,
it
the
got on the
guards
tray?
move to intercept it. Okay, it's and the guard looks at it. Or are you looking at it, Jan? Do you say?
I was, yeah.
Yeah. So Jan, you have a closer look. You see, it's a gold badge. Written on the gold badge, it says Special Achievement Award. There is a glass of milk and a cake.
Jan's just going to watch it go over to Alexa, presumably.
So far the guards have stopped. Are you relaying that information to your captain about what you see?
Well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll let you just decide.
He is acting captain.
A Special Achievement Award. Well, there's only one person on the bridge of this vessel who I think is deserving of such an award. Continue.
Okay, the guards move to one side and allow the servitor to continue, and the servitor walks forward towards you, Quintius, but then carries on towards Alexa, and it puts down the tray with the cake, the glass of milk, and the Special Achievement Award in front of you, Alexa.
It's just put it down, has it?
On the gunnery table, right in front of Alexa.
I'd like to cross over to Alexa's console and take up the badge, and I'd like to very carefully pin it to Alexa's uniform.
Okay, fantastic.
And I'd like to say, in recognition for experience points finally spent, I'd like to award you this Special Achievement Award, Alexa.
She looks to you with a slight glint in her eye, and she's like, "Thank you, Captain.
You are most welcome. Well done. I'm very proud of you."
Okay, I've moved map again. We are now on.
You're getting real cozy with this ship.
Shut up, Jan.
Maybe too cozy.
There's no such thing as too cozy, Jan. Live a little. Undo those bone jacket things. I don't know what you wear. You weird fucking dreadlocked hippie.
It's all good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Sorry. Please don't.
Alexa's going to get the cake, put it into just while she's still in the face. She's going to grab the cake, put it into the glass of milk, and then, like with her finger, a little stirrer thing's going to come out and just blend and whisk it.
Alexa, you're pretty sure that this has been handmade by Butterfield himself. It's really good.
Then she's going to obviously suck it up through a straw. It's like, XP cake.
Yum.
I'm now on your character sheet. I've moved map yet again. We're now on your character sheet. Character sheet. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your character sheet. So it's we're a bit computer
You've
gamey
literally
here.
got a special achievement badge. Amazing.
So you've got a special achievement badge here. It's a charm. So at the minute you have Old One Eye's inscribed Crocktooth as one of your charms, which is a grey item. It doesn't do anything special.
Fuck that off.
You might as well fuck that off. You've got Bodo's Ring, which gives you, I think, +2 initiative. That's a green item, which is uncommon. Would you like to replace the Crocktooth with the special achievement badge?
I shall.
Okay, great.
But
So
I
the
will,
special achievement.
I will still keep the Crocktooth though, because it's it's memories.
Yeah.
Trophy.
It's not that you get rid of it. It's just it's a very computer gamey thing here. You only can have 2 charms. Apart from Courtney, you can have 3. And these are magic items, so you can only benefit from 2 magic items at once. The special achievement badge gives you +2 agility.
Cool.
Ooh.
Cool. I think all the extracurricular exercise with Bodo is probably earned me that.
Well, no, I'm going to spell out to you, mate. It's because you actually... I shouldn't really reward you for doing what you should do anyway, but it's just like, you spend your XP...
It's like I said to you, Alan. You're
Before
rewarding,
the game,
you're
we didn't
rewarding
have
the
to
naughty
pause.
kid.
Yeah, it is.
Positive reinforcement, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I told you. I said you would. I said if you did it before the game, you would get a special prize.
I
And
mean,
here you are.
I'll keep
I'm a man of
my
words.
I'll keep my thoughts to myself on this. But if we were
Well, I
at
know
school
what your
right
thoughts
now,
are. Your
Johnny,
thoughts are. I do
would
everything
be
perfectly,
punching
but I
you
don't
in the
get any
playground.
fucking reward.
I'm like, I worked my fucking ass off, and you cunt, you did fuck all.
Alexa just put her hand up and like,
Who's the loser?
It's not. It's hardly fair, is it, Dave? You're always so good. You're always so well behaved. You're always such a teacher's pet.
I'm not.
You don't get a special achievement award.
I'm not
do
a
you?
teacher's pet. I'm not a teacher's pet. I know that. I know I'm not a teacher's pet, but I've spent my life like pretending to play by the rules and then getting angry about it because that's my thing.
So there you go. But no, I did say if you spent your XP before the game, you get a special prize. I never thought in a million years you would do it, and I'm super happy that you did.
Kudos to both of you. Kudos to Johnny for doing it and for Alan for keeping his word. I am not bitter.
She's going to look at the server and then just look at it and go right and send it off. It's going to go and get you some bitter if we have it on board the ship. For the captain.
Okay. I'll let you. Okay, so you've given the command and off the server. Okay. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
The captain.
Okay. Back on the bridge. Back on the. Okay, so back on the bridge now. Let's go back on the.
I'm sorry, Dave.
I don't even know what map we should be on.
Don't be sorry, Johnny. It's fine. I have a new salute though for the crew of the ship.
Okay, so Captain Quintius.
Oh yeah, I'm in charge. Right. So where were we?
You are in charge. You were in comms with Captain Malley of the Nephilim.
Yes.
I think what you were doing, you've scanned for a nearby neutral world.
Uh-huh.
I think you were suggesting that they go there and we'll meet later. I think that's what you were suggesting.
Yeah.
Is that what you do? What are you doing?
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting to. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to say to her again, Captain Malia, one more thing. What is the nature of your contagion?
So Captain Malia responds, goes, look, Captain, did you introduce yourself to him?
Nope.
Sorry.
No, I just said we're
Captain
look. Benevolence.
She goes, look, Captain, you're clearly a smart person. I'm not going to lie to you. Of course there has been sickness here. We are fleeing the plague fleet. And even before the system was toppled, there was a spread of plague. But we have contained the sickness on board the ship as best we can. We purge our own, and we do so without remorse. But we have people that we need to help here. There are women and children, refugees. We are begging for your assistance, please. We need assistance against the Butcher King. I implore you, aid us if you can. We're in desperate need of food and medicine.
How long do you think you can survive with your current supply levels?
And she looks to one side and she says, "I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, the longer it lasts, the more casualties we will suffer. We need aid now."
Alexa, with our current crew complement and rate of consumption, how long will the malevolence be independent of taking on new supplies?
Calculating.
Let's have let's have an intelligence roll. Okay, so there's a number of factors here as well, but the main food supply. First of all, how can you have an intelligence roll to see what you can deduce?
Yeah, just a basic intelligence test. Yeah.
Okay, so Alexa, her eyes kind of glaze over, and she's literally processing this in her internal cogitators and also the ship's cogitators. Now, the main food source on board the ship, there's all sorts of additional foods, mainly for the elites, but the main driving force in terms of food is the a nutrient paste. So the malevolence has its own ability, hydroponics, so it can produce vegetables itself. So it can, and it uses these vegetables to produce a nutrient paste. So it can actually make food as it goes. Now, as it stands, it has enough paste to last up to 2 months. So it does actually have quite an excess of food, in essence, that it's something that could be taken, could be sold, it could be traded, or given, or gifted, or what have you. And I'm going to add this on to basically your trade section. So it's a surplus that the ship has. However, obviously, if you are to tap into it,
we'll deplete it.
and the campaign goes on for long, you were cutting into your food resources.
So what do
you
you
expect? There may well be also. Sorry. What's that?
We can always resupply here as well, anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's maybe opportunity to resupply, and there's also the saltfish to take care of as well. So I might need to factor that in. But the main resource I'm talking about here is the nutrient paste.
What did they say? That they've got a couple of days, did they say, on that ship?
No. What they responded is the longer it goes on, the more casualties they will be. So they didn't say how long they can last. They say they're crying out for aid now.
I thought I heard them say, "Purge me, please."
Well, this is the decision I'm attempting to make.
Captain,
yes,
they may have human resources that may be useful to us.
Precisely. This is what I'm trying to get my head around.
You've got her on effectively on hold at the moment while you talk, so you don't need to worry about anything you're saying.
Nephilim.
Okay.
Can I get a head count, please?
Okay. She looks aside. She seems pained. There's a tiredness in her eyes. But there's a moment, and she comes back and she says, "We have a full complement of approximately 20,000 souls on this vessel." Fucking Alexa's rubbing her fucking hands together.
Nephilim, stand by. Alexa, how many shuttles would we have to send to the Nephilim with supplies to prolong their lifespan by a factor of 3?
Okay, factor of 3. Just doing a.
How many people are on the ship that we've got?
Okay, one moment, I'll check that.
Oh yeah, I suppose I could do that myself.
We're heading to Ridge Station as well, which is why I'm not overly concerned about that.
So the crew of the Malevolence is approximately crew of the Malevolence is approximately 9,000, which is a very small number for such a large ship. Now, the reason she can manage, well, for a start, she's taken a huge number of casualties. She was raided by the Dark Elder on the way here. She was raided by the Orcs. Alexa vented half the ship to space in order to get rid of the Orcs, if you recall that. So, so you've got about 9,000 crew on Malevolence currently, and about 1,000 of those are Orpheans, who are unproven. So, although your ship is massive, it's actually quite sparsely populated. And you're running on, in effect, a skeleton crew. Yeah. Now, they've got a much smaller ship. They must be crammed in there like sardines. They've got approximately 20,000. So what was the other question there? Sorry, you wanted to know if you want to know if you send them shuttles to expand there.
Yeah.
So let's see. So you can make 2 months on 9,000. So if we want 20,000, okay. We'll have to do
the maths.
I'm gonna say you can work it out. I'm not gonna actually give you a specific number here, but what I'll say is, you can calculate that if you make an intelligence roll. If you want to send over shuttles,
I've done it already.
But what I will warn you is, if you send the shuttles over and then bring the shuttles back, Ridge Station will obviously view that as a risk of breaking continuity.
That's not what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I'm asking for a factor of 3. So they didn't give me any specifics on how long they could last.
No.
Right.
No. They just said the longer it goes on.
Yeah. So I want to send them enough stuff. So however long they've got in days, I want to make it 3 times that, if I can.
You're missing some key information in order to make that decision, but you can have a bit of a guess and send over a portion. So it's
a gesture. It's not a calculation. It's a gesture.
Okay. So let me have a look at. Let's get a few things. Let's slow it down a sec. So if you look in the handout, there is a section under the handouts called Trade.
Okay.
Now, in that trade section, you've got a handout which gives you all of the trades you've made thus far. So these are the things you've done on Orpheus 4. So you bought saltfish, hide, fur, ivory, and you bought slaves.
Yep.
Also shows you the amount of money you have in thrones and teeth. You've also got some extra bits there. You've got Mother's Pearl, which you brought up from the surface, which was in the centre of that demon Gribbly. And you've also got Reptiles Art Collection.
Yeah.
So the value of these 2 special items is unknown. And there's a series of handouts. So all of those things you've bought, you should be able to see in the Orpheus section.
Yeah.
May I suggest that we jettison supplies and allow them to pick them up themselves, so as not to contaminate ourselves potentially.
The gesture is just as important as the actual act of giving. We need to sacrifice someone, something, a shuttle at least, maybe 2 or 3. Organize 2 or 3 shuttles worth of supplies, packed full of food and medicines. Draw lots from the pilot crew. Tell them that we understand this may be a one-way trip, but if they are to return, they will be rewarded, and if they are not, they will be honored in the God Emperor's light.
Okay. Is that your order?
Can I check Forbidden Law Inquisition?
Sorry, guys, you're talking at once. What's that, James?
Yeah,
what you said?
Whatever that was.
I missed that. There's James and Johnny were saying something at the same time. I didn't get either what you said. Sorry.
Nix has got Forbidden Law Inquisition. What would the Inquisition do in this situation?
Fuck the Inquisition.
Make a roll, a Forbidden Law Inquisition.
Fuck them in their fucking tight holes. Purge them. Purge their rectums. Purge their
Nixis, you think that the Inquisition would basically, they owe these people nothing. They would focus their attention on the mission, and looking after people, acts of charity, just don't factor in to the Inquisition's minds unless it gains them something. This is the Inquisition are very, very results orientated.
So
They would probably, they would certainly not be acting under acts of charity here. And in fact, also, let's have forbidden law. Let me just have another look, Nixius. Let me see your character sheet. Where is cell 54? So if you also can give me, because I think you have some other forbidden laws here. If we have a forbidden law, what would be appropriate? Now I don't know if any of them are appropriate. Let's have a look. Legend Imperium. Also, I'll have a Medicaid roll, please, at -20. Okay, so so Nixius, your alarm bells are ringing in a number of fashion, and maybe it's because you're jaded, maybe it's because you know how the real world is. Not only would the Inquisition probably utterly ignore these people in favour of the mission, they don't do charity unless it serves them a purpose. But you know the risks of contagion that are associated with with the Butch King and any agents of the Plague God. The risks involved of bringing disease upon this ship are potentially very grave. So what Quintius is suggesting is not having any, like a one-way ticket in effect. But you need to be very, you're very concerned about the risk of contagion. Once it gets on board the ship, it might be very difficult to expunge. Okay, so did you have a question, or did Johnny say something, or did Dave? Did you have a question before James?
No,
are you all right?
I don't.
No, but I want to make it known to Quintius the risks associated. I'm sure he's taking into account what the Butch King is capable of, but in all, it will be kinder just to destroy the ship while we can.
Understood, Nixius, and I know exactly where you're coming from. However, you're thinking like an inquisitorial agent, and we are not that here. We are a rogue trader, correct?
Correct.
We are here to make profits and connections. So let's pretend for a moment that we don't want to purge everyone who might be unclean, that we might want to profit in every way we can. We will take every precaution to ensure that no disease, no pestilence is brought aboard this vessel. But let's see how far we can exploit this situation before we, and he looks at Alexa, go weapons hot.
Yep. So with that, her eyes glow red and all the weapon systems come online.
No, Alexa, calm down.
Mother
they
says,
go back,
sorry,
they go back to blue and the weapons power on standby again.
Alexa talks to you. Sorry, Alexa. Mother talks to you. She goes, "Can we? Can we? Can we?"
I would really like to, Mother. I really would.
I want 3 shuttle pilot volunteers.
Okay, so these are yours then. So you want to send 3 shuttles worth of food and medicine.
I want
on
to
a
speak
one-way
to them
trip.
first as well.
Okay. Okay, so you want to prepare 3 shuttles worth of food and medicine.
To that world.
To what? Sorry, to that world.
I want to send the 3 shuttles. I want to speak to the crew of the pilots of the shuttles first. I want to send them to those ships, and I want to send them to that ship, and I want that ship to wait for us at that planet.
Okay, they're your orders.
Uh-huh.
You want to say, make it so.
Make it so.
Okay, fantastic. So, all right, your orders are given, and they shall be carried out.
Okay, and
okay, so and this
coin.
is sent encrypted.
We want coin.
Well, I'd like not yet. We don't. What I'd like to say to the crew of the ships is basically I want to give them a speech that we don't know what we're getting into. It might be a one-way trip for them. I'm not going to lie to them. But if they die, they will die in service to the Emperor, and any family or offspring that they have will be well looked after, and their names will be inscribed on the Wall of Remembrance. I don't know what that is. I've just made it up.
That's fine. I'd like to have, please, some sort of test for you for your speech, perhaps performance
In there
or
on it.
variety. I think it's a minus. I'm going to say a minus. I mean, obviously, sending some off on effectively a suicide mission. It's maybe minus 20, I'd say.
Okay.
Do you have a performance test or?
I feel like I
test?
should have performance.
I feel like you
and
should. I feel like you
don't
should have it.
I thought
I'm
I did
looking.
have performance.
I thought that you did.
Yeah,
I don't
thought
see it.
But I don't see it.
I mean, I feel like as an actor, you fairly should have that, right? So.
Yeah. It's not there though, is it? I think this has happened before, where it's removed my performance.
Let's pretend that you do for now. And we'll sort this out after the game, one way or another, Dave.
All right.
I mean, I do have some shit in my records. I might have to have a look back.
So what do you want?
It feels like, and it feels like if you don't have it, we should put it in because you are an actor, right? Or you was an actor.
Yeah.
So let's just call it a charm roll for now, shall we? But let's say a minus 20 for the fact that it's you're effectively sending them off to the death.
Yeah.
In all likelihood.
Okay.
And being put on the Wall of Remembrance may not be. I mean, a huge consolation to them.
Some people, right?
Yeah, exactly. But actually, what the test is for is like, can you inspire them?
So minus 20. I would like to use a fate point to give myself a plus 10.
Very good.
So that's minus 10, right?
You can do it.
Yep.
Oof. I'm gonna fate point that.
You're adding another one. You'd have to use another one for another plus 10 if you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna do
or
that.
not.
So I'm
saying
using.
it's sort of free.
Yeah. So I'm using a total of 3 fate points.
It must be getting towards the end of the night.
It must be. So this is also a minus 10, yeah. There we go. Come on, Quintius.
Okay.
That's what you're here for.
It's a good
Real
speech.
Top Gun actor.
It's a good speech. And although, you're doing this over comms, are you?
Yeah.
Or you wanted to meet them in person, was it?
No, actually, I'm gonna get someone who knows their shit to assemble people that will be willing to do it, but I'm going to go give them a speech in the hangar bay before the shuttles launch.
Okay, great. So anyway, you feel that your speech lands when we get to that bit, so it's a good speech. Okay.
Cool.
So you're given your orders. The Nephilim, you send an encrypted message to Nephilim. Nephilim heads off, and they and you get one last message from Captain Marlowe, and she goes, "Thank you." Before this happened, so we're kind of moving a little bit out of sequence here.
Yeah.
There's one other thing as well. You're going to get a kind of a strong message of protest from the Dr. Festus. He's going to go, "We don't have any spare medicines. We don't have anything to go. You can't give away my medicines."
Dr.
He
Festus
seems quite heartbroken by the prospect of your charity.
Dr. Festus, if all goes to plan, you shall have more medicine than you can shake a stick at. And I think you're the sort of chap that can shake a stick all day.
Yeah, I'm going to need another test to get. I'm going to need another test to get Festus on board. You do have modifiers of Festus.
I do.
If you want to check, I think it's in the handouts, campaign, reputation, and it's.
Oh my God, Al, that's like really organised.
Plus,
the fuck?
It is organised. Plus 17, you've got Festus.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry, did I whisper that?
Okay, I'm not going to be lectured. I'm not going to be lectured by you, son.
Your organised fucking handouts. What am I doing? What am I rolling?
You've got plus 17 with Festus. You're making a test. We'll call it a charm test. You've got plus 17 with Festus. This is to get him on board. He's distraught that you're giving away the medicine.
Come on, Festus. Chill your fucking... Oh, fuck off, Festus.
Okay, so are you out of fate points?
Yeah,
fate points, are there?
that's me.
Okay,
fate
so
point out, yeah.
regrettably, you've lost a little rep now with Festus because you've given away his medicine.
So I'm still
you're-
I'm still best friends with his cat.
Yeah, I mean you've still got good rep with him. You've only lost 3 off of it, but it has gone down because of that. So, so yeah, we're
Still
kind of
take his
jumping
pussy
in and
every
out of
night.
sequence.
What?
So, the Nephilim will head off after receiving a few shuttles after your speech, and then you are making your way towards the
Making my way.
station. So this is where the stations they've asked you to go. It's like a boarding, tunnel. Nixius, you heading off that way? And we have another pilot you roll to see if you can dock.
This is for the campaign ends. Nixius just barrels us into the mountainside of a fucking space station. Good game, lads.
Ramming speed.
Yes! Destroy them all! They're all heretics!
Let's try
Do you want to keep
rerolling
that?
that.
That's
No, I do. But,
do you want to make a command roll as well to try and add a +10? Quintius?
No thanks. Yeah,
Okay, well,
sure,
fuck
why
you,
not?
dude.
I will. Hang on.
Acting Captain Troll. I suppose I can't complain really. I've done my shit.
Hey!
Hey,
Fail.
not really. So, yeah. Okay, so afraid that's a fail.
Hey.
You also get -5
Hey.
to command rolls because of the low morale on board the ship.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's, still a fail.
Still a
Okay, so
pass.
it doesn't matter. Maybe being chucked in at the deep end has helped you, Nixius, because maybe you're getting the hang of it now. So there's a couple of things here. Let me just check my notes. So the Nephilim heads off, perhaps to meet with you later. You've dispatched shuttles with food. I just want to say one more thing, that there's in the handouts there's a trade section. And in the trade section I've got Ridge Station, and this is where I'm going to add in the various vendors.
All right.
And I've also added in now the Malevolence, and I'm going to add in one of the handouts, which is the nutrient paste. So here you've got your nutrient paste, which is one of your resources you have on board the ship, which you have an excess of. I'm going to take some of this off because you've sent some of this away in the shuttle. But you also have an excess that you could potentially sell here. But I've added that in. But as this section goes on, more and more things are going to get added into here.
Sweet.
Nixius, you dock the ship, ready with the station, and as you dock with Ridge Station, that I think is where we shall leave it for tonight, guys.
Oh, but it's only 10:10, Alan.
Only 10:10.
Yeah.
Well, some of us have work like 6 to 2s in the morning, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah,
All right.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
I don't know,
also for the next bit, actually, no, we could do a bit of inventory management if you wanted, guys.
Oh, you know that's my favourite.
But I mean, for the actual next bit of getting on board, I mean,
I know you
for
want
the next bit of going through the airlock, I really want Hayden to be there.
I know you do. I'm only fucking with you.
I'm happy to carry on. If you want to do a little bit of inventory management, that's fine.
But, yeah,
or
I
just
mean,
leave it there. I mean, I don't mind carrying on for a little bit. It's just I know Johnny's got 6 to 2, right? So,
I'm happy to leave the game there, but I'm happy to hang out for a bit if people want to do inventory management or whatever. You know, that's fine.
So I'm in no rush to be
Stick
off.
around for a little bit of time.
It's up to you guys, right? I mean, it's just saying it's a good point to end it.
Yeah, we want Hayden there when we get to Ridge Station, don't we?
Yeah. So let me just check my notes, and we can do a bit of inventory management. It's the ideal thing. I have to say, tonight I've had a blast.
I've had a really enjoyable time.
Really cool.
It's been good.
It's been a little
Really
bit
cool.
weird. Lots of improv.
It's been a weird.
emotional.
It's been a weird ride.
It has been a weird.
Yeah, it has.
Very weird.
I had to restrain myself and say I shoot an NPC because I really wanted to shoot Nixius.
Just shoot. Well, yeah. Well, in fairness, Nixius did shoot you in the head. He did try a headshot.
I know.
I wanted to mutiny right there.
I've already shot James twice in this campaign without trying, and I was like,
Wait,
third
he goes for
time,
the fucking headshot. I love how he fucked up. I love how all the rolls fucked.
I
It's
know.
Like fate was protecting Tommy.
Tommy Lee is just fucking
Puppets too. I really like that.
fucking Matrix sing around. That was amazing. Yeah.
It's like there was a full squad of stormtroopers opening up fire on him. Tommy's like,
Tommy Lee's dodge is fucking dog shit as well. He's got a dodge of 16.
Oh,
So the fact that he dodged.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
sometimes it writes itself, doesn't it?
But the funniest
itself.
thing is, and I don't want to say too much, but the funniest thing is that I sent you that message, Al, with that thing that I want to take.
Oh, right,
and like that fits in perfectly with what you did there. And I was talking to Hayden. Me and Hayden have been conspiring a little.
Have you? Very good.
Just a little bit, not massively. But I was talking to Hayden earlier today about you know the rank I've got, the rank I've just taken. What I can do with in another couple of hundred XP, and I was listing things I could take, and I sent that exact thing to Hayden earlier today, and then tonight happened, and I was like, "Fucking hell, this is perfect! This is absolutely perfect. It makes so much sense." But yeah, very cool.
So much has gone on tonight that I had absolutely no idea would occur. It's been a lot of it's been totally out of my hands.
They're the best.
These
games.
are the best ones. Yeah. It's been great. I really enjoyed it because, like I say, I've not known what's going to happen for quite a lot of it, so
it's been good. And Quintius didn't get us all killed on the ship yet, which is always a bonus. Just give me time.
Okay, so what we're going to do then is anyone want to start then with a bit of inventory management?
I've already done it on Nick's. He's got his star next to everything I'm taking.
Yeah, I've noticed that, mate, but there is something else I want to show you, which is your WoW character sheet. I just want to check. You've done your inventory management on your Roll20 character sheet. I just want to check your WoW character sheet, if you'd be so...
WoW?
Good.
I think Hayden's woken up as well, look.
Oh, welcome back, Hayden.
Hey. Yeah.
So here you are. Here's you, Nixius. This is what I've seen for you. So you've got your targeting array. That's an epic. You've got your Auspex skull. You've got personal cogitator, which I don't think you're actually using. So I don't know if you're going to be taking that. You've got a revolver.
An adept should always have a personal cogitator, sure.
Mm-hmm. So this is what I've got, what I think you've got. So you see, you've got quite a few greys, a few blues, one epic, but you've got some gaps. To metagame with you guys a bit, there are magic items floating around that are not being utilised. There's opportunity for optimization if you want to, So I just want to show you this screen, James, and if you've got anything you want to change or have a think about for the next game, I just want you to have a look at this. So you can see it. It's on your.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's where I'm at. So you've got a improved revolver. And you've got your targeting array, that's an actual epic. And the rest of it's mainly blues and greys.
I've got a medi, yeah. So where's the medikit go?
It's kind of just in your inventory. I mean, you can just swap that out with the cogitator as you wish, right? It's
just an item, isn't it? It's just an item you can use.
Yeah. It's where this becomes important is when you've got multiple magical items which are giving you benefits, and sometimes you might be only able to carry a certain number of them, and then as the campaign progresses, it might become more and more challenging to get all the bits you want at once, or you might want to swap things around between your group. This is just a little mini game aspect of it here.
What Alan's doing here is doing the equivalent of D&D attunement, right?
Yeah, well, kind of, because there are some items that will be attuned.
Yeah.
But not all of them. Some of them will be though. But what I mean, you can swap items on this. What this is I don't know even why I did this. I just started doing it, and it just seemed. And then I got into.
I like it. I think this is one of the things that makes your campaign stand out. I think. Like, there's a lot of things that make your campaign stand out, but this is a unique thing for your campaign. I considered copying this, and then I went, no, this is Alan's thing. This is Alan's thing.
It's also a lot,
and
of
I can't be bothered. Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of hassle, and about halfway through, I thought, what have you done? Because Roll20 doesn't even lend itself very well to making this sort of shit.
But you've done a good job of it.
To be honest, I like it, and it's also a homage to WoW a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I thought, ooh, I'll dangle some epics in front of them. That might intrigue them.
My approach to gear is a lot more like really old school, where I don't tell you if it's good or not. I give you a weapon with some stats, and then I go, and it might have some, other things, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I like
There's nothing wrong with that approach either.
I like being vague.
But no.
Okay, so are you happy with this scenario? And just have a little think about it. I mean, I'll say
I think so. I don't think there's anything else I can add to it.
yeah, like I say, to meta game, there are items floating around between the two cells as well. In the group loots, there might be things. But let's move on to someone else, because you've been quite well behaved and done it all in advance. What about Alexa? Alexa's not been very well behaved. Shall we go on to Alexa's?
Alexa, you've been a naughty
God.
girl.
No, I mean she's been all right. I mean, I'm asking a lot. She did her XP. I'm not asking her to sort inventory as well. So we came here earlier.
I banged my security up as well.
You what? Sorry.
I banged my security up because I paid for extra security, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, have you? Oh, yeah. Have you put that onto your character?
Yeah, I put it on there now. Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for doing that.
Oh, and you can paste it so appetizing.
Oh, you found it, have you? The paste. Oh, it's good
Okay.
stuff, isn't it? Yeah. So let's.
Wow.
So what I want to know here, Alexa, is what you're going to take to on board the station and what you're going to leave on the ship. So I'm going to go through your inventory one item at a time, and we're going to just see what you want to keep, what you want to take, and I'm just going to go through. I just want to let's have a little look. Gear master. So currently, you're actually carrying 44.5 kilograms worth of gear.
Yep.
And your carry limit is 45 kilograms. So you are carrying just as much as you can, which is quite a little coincidence. The other thing I'll say to you is that you've had some warning that you're not supposed to take ceremonial weapons only.
Yeah.
So
Pistols,
so I'll go through your
swords.
items one by one. I'll tell you what you're carrying at the minute, and you can tell me if you want to take it on board Ridge Station or you want to leave it on the ship.
Yeah.
So we've got a las pistol, the one you made yourself, and you want to keep that?
I'll keep that one. Yeah.
Body glove.
Yeah, I'll wear the body glove.
Yeah. Knife.
Yeah, it's probably just a basic knife, so I'll leave that behind.
So I'll move the knife over. Give us. Flak helm and vest.
I'll leave that behind.
You're not taking any armor on board the ship.
No, it's gonna be no combat, is there, Alan?
I mean, there should be no combat.
I've got her armor anyway, Angie. She's got her armor.
That is your armor.
Oh right.
Flak
Okay.
helm and vest.
Yeah, she's so unstylish, so that's the only thing. I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah. That's what we like to see. Looks before fucking
Right.
Stylish.
armor.
I agree with that.
Good for
Especially
you.
in
Good for you,
40k.
mate. Good for you, buddy. Photo contacts there built in, so you can't choose that. Silver pendant.
Yeah, I'll wear that because it's silver.
10 meters of rope.
I'll not need that. I don't believe that I'll need that, so I'm gonna leave that behind.
Backing them out.
Combead.
Yeah, I'll keep that. Probably important.
Combead. Yeah, I mean that's a. It basically doesn't weigh anything, and it'd be really stupid to not take your combead. But that doesn't mean that you can't. You're welcome to take any stupid action you want. Boots of climbing. Boots of climbing. Boots of climbing.
Yeah, I'll wear the boots of climbing. They're stylish. They're fairly stylish as well, aren't they? So.
And they also don't weigh very much on clip harness.
Yeah.
Clip harness?
Clip harness, I'll take that because without the rope it's pointless, so I won't bother with that.
Odo's ring.
I'll wear that.
Combi tool.
Yeah, it might come in handy.
Data slate.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that.
Double-barreled shotgun.
No, I don't think I'll need that.
There wouldn't be any combat, probably. Long-range Vox.
Yeah, I'll take... is that quite large and bulky?
Yes. 4 kilograms it weighs as well.
I won't need that.
Okay, and plus you won't be able to Vox the ship by the long-range Vox. You'll need to use a hardwired...
exactly.
What?
I can always put... Yeah.
Croc teeth? Croc teeth?
Croc teeth. Yeah, I'll take them with me, just as...
sentimental value.
Yeah, well, they're like a rare item, aren't they? You know what I mean? There might be somebody there, like... I don't know. No, I'll keep all of them actually. I'll probably scrimshaw them at some point because it's a reminder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spare parts circuits.
Yeah, I won't need them where we're going.
Overalls.
No.
Heavy stubber. Machine gun, I should say.
No, I'll leave that behind. It's not very ceremonial, is it?
No,
It's
and
the,
you'll struggle to get it past security, I would wager.
It's going to beep that one.
Explosive collar.
I don't think I'll need that either. Oh, hang on. No, I will take that.
Okay.
You never know. Somebody might warrant one.
Frag grenade.
It's not very ceremonial, so I won't take that.
Elegant dress.
Yes, I'll take that.
Okay.
Test.
So just to confirm, are you wearing the body glove or the elegant dress?
Hello.
Oh, the body glove's kind
Hello. Hello, James.
Hello.
Good.
Hello, James.
I believe a body glove could be worn under an elegant dress,
Yeah.
depending on the GM's perspective of how
You
far it
can,
extends.
but should? I mean, the question is, should you?
No, I'd rather just wear the body glove.
I think it's a bit of a fashion faux pas myself.
Yeah, I believe it is too. So I'll just go for the body glove. There'll be a time and a place for it.
Okay. So elegant dress staying on the malevolence. So now that's what you were carrying. So you've now got your carry down to 7.9 kilograms out of 45.
That's
Sweet.
better. That's
You've got
handbag weight.
lots of free space now. Now also, I'm just going to go through what you've already got on the malevolence that you may want to put into your inventory. So we've got Mechanicus robe,